Hi guys, welcome in. My name is Nikki and welcome to the Cozy Co. I see so many new friends and old friends and I see friends. Hi guys. Welcome in. Happy Saturday. I actually thought it was Sunday this morning when I woke up, so that was funny. But happy Saturday. CZB, welcome in. New friend. Thank you for being first today. New fast friend today. Very, very fast. If you got first before my mod, good job, good job. Welcome in, Lisa. Thank you for collecting your daily shell. Who else? I don't think anybody else collected a shell yet. Okay, and then we have Antonio on the YouTube side. Welcome in. And my mommy's here on the YouTube side. Welcome in, mama. I see you. Hello. Hello, hello. Welcome in, everybody. We are actually finishing this game today. I promise. I know I said that yesterday. I promise. I promise. I promise. I promise. So, very, very quickly, so we can jump and dive straight into this game. A couple quick things at the top. One, I'm still not doing voices for my characters. I am having fun asthma problems today. Nothing concerning, just really, really annoying. So, just gonna work on just talking today would be great, and getting through it. I will be muting to like cough or drink or whatever, clearing my throat, because I don't want to do that without muting. But I have to do it today because my throat is a little messed up. But don't worry, we're gonna get through this. And I got plenty of drinks, so I will be plenty hydrated. Because that's literally, I don't even know. I already took my inhalers. I just gotta keep lubricated at this point, so we're good. Then, other thing, of course, is we are in Oodie Ambassador now. Very, very exciting. I still cannot believe it. Pinch me, it's not real. I don't believe it, but they said it's real, so I think it is. I don't know. But no, I'm very, very excited and very honored to be an Oodie Ambassador. So please make sure you do ! Oodie if you're on the Twitch side. If you're on the YouTube side, I put it in already because it doesn't work on that side with a link. It doesn't like my links. So I did copy and paste that for you. So make sure you check it out. At least if you don't know what an Oodie is, you at least have to click that link to figure out what the heck it is, because it is something you need in your life. If you didn't know that, you needed it. Now you know. So that's my top of the stream stuff. I think that's everything, so I think we're just gonna dive right in. I told you about asthma voice problems, and I told you about Oodie, so I think we're good. Let's dive in, and let's continue from yesterday, where we've cleared our evidence that we don't need, and are going into yet another part of this long freaking finale. Also, there is stream bingo if you are on the Twitch side. Why are we here? Wait, this is the wrong... Ah! That's not how I do that. This is the wrong load file. I'm sorry. This is the wrong load file. That was 4. My bad. There we go. That wasn't the right part. Hold on. There we go. So, yeah. I hope everybody had a really amazing Saturday. I had a great time. I went out with my parents and my cousin, and we had fun. And I got to give my cousin her scarf that I made for her for Christmas. That is super late. Yes, I know. It is January 11th. I'm still crocheting. I'm still working on scarves. It takes a while. It is a fun but time-consuming art. A lot of fun, though. All right. So we did clear our evidence of the things we will no longer need. And now we still have the lovely counterfeit plates and his wound. And I thought we had the shears, but I guess we don't have the shears. Maybe we don't need those anymore. Okay. Yeah, Lisa, are you laughing? Because it takes me a long time to make a scarf. At least you got yours before Christmas. Alright. This was taken just before the 2 ambassadors gave their bouquets to the Steel Samurai. Wait, is it just my imagination? Or is there something in this picture that I've seen before? Is there? Okay. I had a feeling this picture would be important. I don't know why. I don't know why yet. I just had a hunch yesterday that it would be important. So we're just going to investigate it and check it out. Okay, it's a bouquet of Persian... Nope. Cyclamens? Cyclamens? Okay. And roses. Wow, you even know the exact species? No, nope. Not me. I don't. I never would have figured you for an expert on flowers. I'm not. It's all because of those flowers that old lady sends me every month. Oh no, not old bag. Just look at me. I sound like some sort of botanist. Oh, cute. So, what exactly is this yellow flower here? That one I'm not sure. What? You don't know? As far as I can recall, I've never seen a flower like this before. But I feel as though I've seen it shaped somewhere before. Yeah, isn't that the crest for Cadopia? Isn't that the point? He doesn't have anything weird about his, I don't think. It seems that lilies are the center of this bouquet with an accent of chamomile. Wow. I can totally smell the wonderful fragrance. Okay, this is just a picture. Look, I know that, but it's nice to imagine things once in a while, you know? Where's your sense of empathy? What does that have to do with empathy? Alright. If you can smell the fragrance of flowers from a photo, that's more like a hallucination. He's always so witty. Oh my god. You don't have to be mean about it. No, really. Let's just drop this before it's in full bloom. Wow. That was horrible. He made a pun? I thought Edgeworth wasn't the joking kind, and then he makes a damn pun. Alright, ow. Mr. Polino has a really great smile, don't you think? I bet he was really happy that they were going to become Codopia again. Perhaps. But instead, he became the greatest victim in today's case. An ambassador like him who was always thinking of his country is really to be admired. Yeah, although this happened, I hope they'll be able to reunite the country someday. I hope so as well, but for that to happen, we need to solve this case first. We need to see to it that those who would harm the new Codopia are locked away. And we will. The Steel Samurai. There's that troublemaker standing there smack in the center making 2 peace signs. He loves Larry, and he knows it. He just doesn't want to admit it, but he loves Larry. Wow, the Steel Samurai stands out even more than the 2 ambassadors in this picture. Oh hey, the person playing the Steel Samurai is one of your friends, right? No, I have no idea who he is. Liar! Wait, but you just said he. You knew which gender he was, so you must know him, right? I beg that you please refrain from talking about that person with me ever again. Damn. He's so mean. I can't believe he was pretending to be a harmless old grandpa. I can. Talk about deceptive. I don't suppose anyone expected him to change that drastically. He became Hitler. I bet he's thinking of something evil behind that cheery smile. Okay, please try to remain calm and focused on the here and now. Yeah, you're right. Sorry, I got all worked up there. Well, the only way we're going to be able to steal the truth is if we keep on investigating. Alright. Is that everything in the photo to check out? Looks like it. Alright, and now we already have to do something, because we're already here. We're already here. Alright. So I imagine it's based on the flower. And we know that this is... Whoops. I don't know if I have anything that shows that it's the Codopia flower, though. I don't think I do. Oh no, it's on the... It's on there. It's on there. Maybe this? Is that what I have to show, though? Oh, nope, not the way that says it's not. Okay, nope, it's not right. Okay. I didn't have to examine the butterfly. No. Well, the only things I checked out were the flowers. His flowers, and then him, and then them individually. Nope, not there. My bad. Right in his chest for some reason. Alright, what evidence do I still have? Oh, maybe it has to do with the wound? But wasn't that before? I can't see that anyway. It's too hidden by the beard. Let's see. I clicked his boob? Nice, Lisa. Hi, Naru. Welcome in. Let's see. Oh, maybe it's that? Because it's in the middle of the photo. I don't know. I feel like I'm grasping at this flower thing, but I don't know if that's actually what it is. Let's try again, but let's try with the, whoopsies. With the big photo. Eureka! Nope. That's not it. Okay, what's important about this damn picture? You have the 2 nations, the flowers. He was saying this looks familiar. I mean, duh. But, let's see. It's not the statue, is it? Again? I feel like we've overused this statue so many times. I mean, obviously it has the flowers on it, but again, like, I don't even know if I'm looking at the right thing, to be honest. Nope. Let me go back to the history. What did he say? Alright, because that present wasn't even there until I had looked at the flower, I think. Can I go back further? No. No, I can't. Yeah, it feels as though I've seen this shape somewhere before. Yeah. Of course we have, but how do I... What am I using to prove that? I swear to God if it's the... No. The knife? There's... Okay, it's a knife. Like, there's so many things with that stupid flower on it. Like, how am I supposed to know which one it is? Like, everything I did was a flower. Or had a flower on it somewhere. That's so confusing. Alright, let's do it again. There we go. I was like, let me back in. Okay. And then the knife. I'm just supposed to know. Yeah, I'm just supposed to be magical like that. I just know. Baval's national symbol is the butterfly, and Albahas is the flower. It would appear that someone is employing the old hide a tree in a forest trick. What are you mumbling to yourself about? Wait, what? The handle on this knife. Oh, then that's how it was smuggled? It was in the... Oh, okay. I guess that does make sense, and I guess I should have seen that. Whoops. Yes, it's the handle that was supposed to be on the blade that killed Mr. Cochin. The weapon that killed him was carried through the Theatrum Neutralis in the very bouquet Ambassador Alba was carrying. There you go. Nice. That's why it was important. See, I was like, huh? The flower motif. It looks like one of the flower petals is missing. It does look like that. Why? Oh, and take a look at the weapon itself. It's missing the exact same petal. Thank you for the loser, baby. You're a loser, baby. I'm a loser, I guess, because I couldn't figure it out. Thanks, Lisa. Then the knife in this photo is most definitely the same as this murder weapon. Uh-huh. Yeah, they do work today. I did check beforehand, because that, yesterday, literally, it gave me a 503 error, and it was showing up, like, on screen, written as, like, 503 error, something temporarily down, or something like that. And I'm like, what? I was like, what? I was like, okay, well, I don't want that on my stream. That's why I turned it off for yesterday, but when I did that, when I checked just now, it was working. So I'm like, I think we're good. And apparently we are. So, woohoo! Blurps are back. So happy. Alright, I think I checked everything else in this picture. I think. I got new evidence. I think that's everything. Alright, let's see what else. Flowers were sent by a variety of people and businesses to celebrate the Goodwill event. Even the Steel Samurai received some flowers from the ambassadors. There are so many bouquets here. It's like a wedding ceremony. I believe the flowers for those are for a slightly different reason. What do you mean? This event was supposed to be like a wedding between Albahas and Baval, right? Actually, I believe they're more in a state of divorce. Okay, then. This event was supposed to be their remarriage ceremony. Hi, Mama. Welcome in. Again. I suppose you could call it that. I don't know what this is. It's just a backdrop, right? Yeah. Okay. It's a backdrop they use in the Steel Samurai show today. I love the climax of that show. Steel Samurai Sushi Slash. That was the first time I'd seen that special move. But well, the Diamond Ninja stage show's climax was much better, of course. Oh, is that a fact? That scene where he sang for Princess Misola and gave her those hair sticks? I could totally feel the love there in my heart. Okay, sure. Whatever she says. Whoopsies. Alright. Perhaps the Diamond Ninja is just more popular with female audiences? Probably. I mean, if he's singing, it's like a musical, so yeah. It's possible. Alright, let's see. What about over here? Anything here? Global Studios. Another bouquet. Just another bouquet. These flowers were sent by Global Studios. Global Studios. That's where they filmed the Steel Samurai television show. They have been producing hit after hit recently, so the studio's being remodeled. Oh, I read about that in the papers the other day. That mascot of theirs is also getting a facelift too, right? What's its name? You mean Mrs. Monkey? Yeah, I thought it was something like that. You really have a great memory. Never underestimate my powers of recollection. Okay. Am I supposed to do something else? Maybe I'm supposed to logic something. Hold on. Let's save. Just in case. Let's see. Okay, I mean, I assume... Do these go together? I don't know. Nope. Okay. What's cooking? How's stream going? Hi, Big Nanas. Welcome in. Thank you for collecting your daily shell. I am good. We are finishing this game if it kills me today, because I couldn't do it yesterday. It was just too long for yesterday. I don't think any of these go together, do they? Oh, that one goes together. Okay. Okay, so let's reload so we don't lose our thing, and then do it again. And we're just gonna see where the heck we're going next. Because I'm a little unclear on where we're supposed to go. So maybe this will open up a new avenue for us. So let's do that. Alright, we know that the counterfeit bills were printed using the MC's press. But the necessary materials, such as the Bobbly's ink and paper, must have been hidden in a secure location. But what do you think would have happened if the renovation had begun? Well, he probably had to find a better hiding place or get rid of it all. Right, so we can assume that the renovation was the cause of the plate and bills disposal, and the reason Mr. Cochin was killed as the ringleader of the smuggling operation. Oh, crud. Based on what we know, who do you think was the one with the most to gain? I mean, Alba, I imagine, right? There's so much reading the Ace Attorney games. I respect you for streaming it. I love it, but, like, I thought I was a lot closer to the end than I actually was yesterday. I underestimated, or overestimated? I don't even know which one. I underestimated how long it would take. That's what I did. I guess Pelanio, technically, right? Because it all was using Bobbly's stuff. So wouldn't he have the most to gain? The answer is Ambassador Pelanio. You really think so? But he was the one who had his embassy's office burned down. And he lost his secretary. Do you really think he profited from any of that? Oh, crap. I thought he did because of the money. But, alright, let me see. Okay. I mean, it's Alba. That's what I assumed it was the first time, but I was like, is this a trick question? Erasing all the evidence of the smuggling operation from both embassies, the co-conspirator who is mopping up Ambassador Alba. Ambassador Alba had a very strong motive to kill Manny Cochin. Ooh, alright, I'm just gonna leave it like the way it is. I don't overestimate or underestimate stuff, I just estimate. Hi, Zucchini. Welcome in. Nice. Ambassador Alba had a very... Okay. Yep, to kill... Yep, Manny. Alright. Are we... Oh, nope. Okay. There we go. Okay, we're not done yet. I almost killed myself. Cool. Sorry, that almost went down the wrong pipe. The cause of Ambassador Alba's agitation, the rotten treasure we may find, and the motive for killing Mr. Cochin. Miss Yu said it herself that she didn't kill anyone tonight. If we were to take her words at face value, which is very hard to do, by the way, then the reason for the ambassador's nervousness can only be one thing. He didn't want us to discover the real circumstances under which Manny Cochin was killed, says Mr. Cochin, but Manny's right. Then you mean Ambassador Alba's the real killer? But I thought the two of them were friends. Maybe they were, but what if Mr. Cochin was the one who first betrayed their friendship? Ooh. Oh, I get it. Wasn't Mr. Cochin pushing really hard for Mr. Pelanio to be ambassador after the reunification? Yes. And that was the real reason why he wanted to steal Albaha's primitive statue. So Mr. Cochin hired Damas II to go steal it for him. But when Ambassador Alba found out what he was up to, he killed Mr. Cochin. It's definitely a possibility at this point. Man, this thing is so interwoven, it's crazy. Those two really were thinking of no one but themselves. But the question now is, how did he do it? Ambassador Alba was in Albahest. But Mr. Cochin's body was discovered in Babal, right? Right, and that is what we must solve next. I believe we now understand why Ambassador Alba was so nervous and agitated. It must have something to do with where Mr. Cochin was killed. A place where the Albahastian ambassador was likely to meet the Bubbly's Mr. Cochin. Oh, crap. Hold on. A place where Ambassador Alba happened to have committed the murder? Oh, gosh. I don't know, but I already don't have a full bar, so hang on. I mean, the only place they would have been together would have been the middle, but somebody would have seen it, no?
Take that!
I feel like this is insane and impossible, but let's see. I need him to explain why. The only place that makes sense is here at the Theatrum Neutralis. What? Here? The Goodwill event was being held here today, correct? So the only place that both of them would have been in is here. That's what I'm saying. But if that's the case, then everything changes. This theater isn't actually Albahestian land. Hi. I thought someone was gonna go sleep. Okay. Yeah, it's Sky. I called Streamers Interrupt this. No, you're fine. Alright. So that wipes out one of those extraterritorial rights he has. He was supposed to be resting, you're right, and he got up. It makes logical sense, in which case it is a reason for us to investigate further. So what should we check out? Let's see. I believe we should check the immigration records for both Albahest and Babal post-haste. Babal's records should be easy to obtain, however, the problem will be Albahest. I wonder if they would allow us to see their records despite the order to vacate.
Objection!
Hi, Francisca. Welcome back. I just heard her objection. I'm like, okay. Objection. I love it. I love her objection. It's so good. I'm already one step ahead of you, Miles Edgeworth. Francisca. Little thing. I have here the security footage. Ooh. From both Albahest and Babal. Yeah. We didn't finish yesterday. You would do well to take a look at its contents. Alright, well, we do have the VCR right behind us, so I guess we're gonna check it out right now. Footage of the entryways from the Theatrum Neutralis. Okay. You move fast. Avon Karma strives to be perfect in every way. It's not in my nature to keep on retreating like this. I took the liberty of looking over the Babal investigation reports as well. From now on, you will make no excuse to back down or say that we can't solve this case. I'm sorry about earlier. We won't be beaten. Because my cute little subordinate is going to try his very best, isn't he? Did she just call me cute? Oh, okay. Hasn't she patronized me enough for a lifetime? Damn. Bye, go rest. So this video contains footage from Albahest's immigration screening area. I really hope there's something in here that we can use. I'm sure there will be. Here we go. 5:21 p.m. Albahest welcomes you. Oh, hi, Ambassador. Ah! Him and the baby. Okay. Which minute's footage should I examine? Oh, come on! What is this? Are you kidding? What is this game? For real? Right now, what is this game? That is all I can say. Okay, well, let's check whether Alba came first, right? Let's try this one first. I mean, nothing looks weird. I can't believe how completely fooled I was by the way he carried himself. He had me fooled too. According to the files I had sent for earlier, Ambassador Alba was a Cadopian hero. He saved the royal family from danger countless times. So what bothers me is, why would a man like that create a smuggling ring? Even with all the authority I have, I still haven't been able to figure out why. It sounds like the ambassador was a hero who was corrupted by evil. But no matter what happened in the past, we can't let the man he is now escape justice. Alright. There are posters of this country's tourist spots, though most are of Gatewaterland. Oh god. I wonder if Albahestians in general like theme parks at all. The guard who stopped you has been to Gatewaterland a number of times, apparently. I guess they don't have theme parks in Albahest, huh? Alright. He's not paying much attention, to be fair. This man is the immigration officer who was on duty. He's making the exact same scary face that he was making a minute ago. Oh my gosh. Hi, Kelsey. Welcome in. Wait, is it just me, or is he blushing? What? It appears that he gets flustered around the ambassador. What? I guess the ambassador is well respected inside Albahest, too. You could say that. The guard doesn't appear to be capable of looking at the ambassador. Interesting. 5:22 p.m. and around this time, the Steel Samurai stage show had come to an end. And Ambassador Alba was making his way back to his office. Oh, so this is coming into Albahest. Got it. And later he shook hands with the Steel Samurai in his office. And then he was going to give a speech in the Rose Garden. Being an ambassador sounds like a busy, busy job. It's like someone is always stealing your time away. Yes, I'd imagine it's something like that. But despite how busy he was, he still managed to find the time to kill Mr. Cochin. And move his body somehow from the Theatrum Neutralis. It's true. Enough. This is the door leading into the Theatrum Neutralis. The more the guy tried to keep me out, the more I wanted to get in. It's human nature. Wow. But I guess I can't complain too much. I did get let inside in the end. At least nothing seems out of the ordinary with the door. I don't see anything out of the ordinary, period. Can I check another time? Let's go back to a minute before. He's there in the exact same position. Like, this man barely looks up. For real. Like, he just does not care. This man's the immigration officer who was on duty. He's making a really scary face. Even though there's no one around to see it. Damn. I wonder if he's just a grumpy sort. Although that wouldn't do much for tourism. Hey, he smiled a little just now. I wonder if he recalled something funny. Well, even if he did, he still has that hard glare in his eyes. It would appear that he was born with stern-looking eyes. Rather fitting for someone in the security business, I'd say. Alright, I have an idea. Although every time I have an idea, it's crazy. But I have an idea. Hang on. Doesn't something about this lump shape strike you as odd? Huh? Isn't it supposed to be this shape? No, there's clearly something odd about the bulge. If only we had the push cart itself, we could compare and confirm my hunch. Alright, there you go. Push this to Albahest from the dressing room. The bulge is unnatural. Okay. Now let us check the footage from Babal's security camera. I hope it shows us something good. Oh, it's just blue. Cool. Phooey, there wasn't a single sign of a suspicious person or anything. That right there is the contradiction. Huh? Did I miss something? You didn't miss anything, because there was nothing to miss. Exactly. However, what is missing is the image of Mr. Cochin entering his own country. But wasn't his body found in Babal? It would appear that the true face of our final puzzle has finally revealed itself. Eh? I sort of get it, and I sort of don't. We'll see. Alright. Yay, my bar is refilled. Let's save again. Time to attack Mr. Alba. Wait, what did that say? Alba's alibi. Oh, okay. Cool. Oh my god. He brought the militia for us. Ambassador Alba. I thought I had asked for you and your group to vacate the premises, Mr. Edward. Actually, I thought I should let you know that this theater sits on my country's soil. You've had your fun, and I've enjoyed our little game. I dare say that you even achieved a new high score. However, once you've reached a score, that same game that can never be replayed again. Clearly he doesn't understand how games with high scores work. Just saying. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Your game is done and it's game over. Objection! No. Objection. Hello. Where do you think you're going at this time of night? Oh yeah, isn't it like 2 a.m.? After admitting to my crime, I was overcome with regret. Yeah, okay. So I'm heading to the airport now to return home. Oh, no the hell you're not. No the hell you're not. I'm afraid I can't let you do that. No way. There's still too many issues we need to discuss with you. You can't stop me, Mr. Edgeworth, and you know it. Ugh. I might be able to soon. Might, operative word. Please, may I have a little bit of your time, Ambassador Alba? Ambassador Pelanio. Uh-oh. You can't say no to him because he has to be nice. Even just a teeny tiny bit is fine with me. I assume you've already figured out who the call. Oh yeah, it's Alba. We know. We're just trying to get to proving it now. We gotta get to the proving part. The already strained relationship between our countries is in a precarious situation, you know. Oh, he's saving our asses. Look at him. Very well, if you insist. I will play just one more round with them and see what they want. Not that they'll get any farther. Ambassador Pelanio. Mr. Edgeworth, all I wish for is the normalization of relationships between our two countries. But there is one person standing in the way of that dream. I believe in you. You'll do what's right. Thank you for your vote of confidence. Aw, you like me. I thought he was annoying before, or like lying and like it was all a facade, but no, he's just a sweet little dummy. Alright, now then, what was it you wanted to ask me about? I do have a flight to catch after all, so I'm afraid I'm going to have to limit you to just one question. What? That's more than enough because I only have one question anyway. Oh, okay. Cool. Says Edgeworth. Cool. Alright. I want to hear your alibi about how you couldn't have killed Mr. Manicochin. Oh, I see. You seem to have a good hand in this. Have a good hand this time around. This should be fun. Whoa. I think it's Ambassador Alba as an example of it's always the quiet ones in a wolf in sheep's clothing. Yeah, this man turned into Hitler out of nowhere. That was unexpected and weird. Like, I knew he was the bad guy, but I was like, oh, all right, now we have a Hitler on our hands. Cool. All right. This really is the very last chance we have to bring him down. I won't allow even an atom-sized contradiction to slip by. All right? Here we go. Here we go. Ambassador Alba's alibi. That alliteration is crazy. Anyway, moving on. Frankly, I still don't understand why I'm being placed under suspicion here. Under your hypothetical scenario, Mr. Cochin and I were fellow smugglers. But to get to the point, I was in Albahest the whole time. So it's simply not possible for me to have killed him in Babal. That is my alibi. That is not good enough. I hate to tell him, but that is not good enough. So that is your alibi. Ah. My bad. Alright. That is correct. It's simply not possible for me to have committed a crime in Babal. Now that we cleared that up, I'd appreciate it if you would move out of my way. Oh, hold it. I said hold it. What is it this time? I thought I told you I'd only allow one question. You did. But you still have yet to really answer my one question. What? Until you tell us the truth, I will refuse to budge an inch from where I'm standing. I'm pretty sure the militia could just move me, but whatever. Very well, I'll play with you just a little longer. Miles Edgeworth is my subordinate and representative of this country's prosecutors. I got whipped. I'm getting whipped. You are forbidden to lose. Oh, of course. That is something I've understood from the start. That guy is the one who ordered my father killed, isn't he? Yes, I believe so. Aw, poor Kay. It's like really crappy to be finding this out, but alright. The goal of the first Yatagarasu was the capture of the smuggling ring's leader. My father and Uncle Bad, their legacy will live on. Through me. So that's why we've just got to catch him, okay? We will, I promise. Now, Ambassador Alba, let's have the truth now, shall we? No matter how many times you ask, my answer remains the same. One of the highs in their highs and lows was everyone doing no big... I don't understand what you're talking about, Kelsey. They were doing what with Wicked? I'm confused. Alright. Alright. So we're gonna save here again as we go through all his statements. We're gonna press him unless I can. Let me go through his statements really quick. Is there something that was like very obviously a lie? Hold on. That was an honest the whole time. I don't technically have proof that he was killed in the Neutralis yet, right? So let's just press for now. See if we can get him to give us an easy lead in. Hold on, sorry. Sorry, guys. Alright. Being the leader of a smuggling ring while taking on the duties of ambassadorship. So you think that the combination is more than enough reason for suspicion? Okay. Sorry, Kelsey. Then there's the matter of the crossbow arrows and the primitive statues.
Objection!
I'm sorry, he can object? What was that deep, creepy-ass objection? That was creepy. I don't like it. I don't like it. Alright. All of that is nothing more than your flights of fancy. What do you mean by that? I'm pretty sure it means what he said. Alright.
Hold it!
Let's keep going. You were fellow smugglers indeed. It's not a hypothesis. Earlier, we proved it to be what happened. Ha ha ha. Well, let's leave that to one side for now. You kind of can't, but whatever. Because it doesn't change the fact that I have no motive. Oh, really? Oh, so you really had no reason to kill Mr. Cochin? If you wanted to suppose I had one, then why not? I'll indulge you. After all, this is nothing more than a silly game to me. Of course it isn't. He thinks there's no stakes here. He thinks he's not in danger. Even if that's how you see things, I'd appreciate it if you would take me seriously. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. He's just angry. He's just laughing at us. Alright. I'm sorry. I suppose you are in a bit of a pickle. I'm the pickle? You're the one dressed like a pickle. Very well. A game is no fun if the playing field isn't level. Therefore, I formally claim that I had no motive to kill. Now let's see you disprove it. Oh, okay. How could he stand there looking proud when he knows he killed another human being? Because he's done it before? He's an army vet? Hello? Or military vet? Whatever. Well, I'm not going to stand by and just watch him get away with his crimes. No, we're not. Is that in there now? Alright, what motive? There we go. Uh-huh. There we go. I needed that little opening there. Now let's see if I can figure out. I know what the motive was. What do I have?
Hold it!
Ah, that was the wrong button. I was gonna say, but can I prove it? And then I pressed by accident. Are you serious that just because you were partners that you had no motive to kill? I'm only following your hypothetical scenario to its logical conclusion. Looks like he's not going to admit it himself, that he was in league with Mr. Cochin. I suppose not, but I do know his relation to the smuggling ring and Mr. Cochin. You mean he's the ringleader and that Mr. Cochin was his subordinate, right? Correct, but I know more than just that. Miss Von Karma, I'm sure you remember the safe in Mr. Cochin's office, correct? Yes, the safe had 2 compartments to it, didn't it? Yes, and why do you think those stolen goods were being stored in Mr. Cochin's office? Could it be because he was trying to cheat Ambassador Alba behind his back? So Mr. Cochin didn't turn the goods over, but decided instead to keep them for himself? I suppose that's possible. It seems to me that both men were only concerned with their own wealth and well-being. Then that means that maybe they didn't have a trusting relationship after all. What Ambassador Alba had to gain, I believe that is his motive for killing Mr. Cochin. What are you people whispering about amongst yourselves over there? I'm sorry to have kept you waiting. Now then, let's continue with your testimony. Alright, so let's go back to here, and let's present, not press. Jesus, my bad. So is it this then? Doc-related smuggling, it appears to point to Mr. Cochin. But there was, like, there was something else in there, wasn't there? Yeah, it's not gonna be any of that stuff. Yeah, it's not gonna be this stuff. Hold on. Since they were talking about the, what do you call it? They were talking about the safe, and this is what I found in the safe, so maybe this?
Objection!
Nope. Damn it. Never mind. Alright. No, it's not impossible. I'm dumb. Alright. Hold on. Let me... Alright. What motive would I have had to kill my co-conspirator? What motive would he have had? Counterfeit bills. Those are the plates. I don't think it's the trump card, although that's another reason, because he didn't burn it, so you might hate him for that also, but the only thing I can think of is things from their smuggling ring. No? Alright, it's not that. What was his motive for killing him, wasn't it? That he said he screwed him over first. Okay, but how do we prove he screwed him over? Let's see. Was it because he took the statue? Is it one of the statues?
Objection!
No, not that one. Let's try the other one.
Objection!
Nope, not statues. Alright. Shut up, shut up, shut up. Okay. Is it the knife? To make it seem like it was somebody else? Or something else?
Objection!
Nope, not the trump card. Alright. I didn't think it was either, but I figured I'd try. How do I prove that he screwed him over? That was just a hypothesis. How do I prove that? Alright, shut up. Hey, Miles Edwards, you can't chase him down with that kind of evidence. I know. I must think calmly and rationally about this. Because it's not impossible to take this man down. Or maybe it is for me. Oh, crud. My bad. Oh, is it this? I'm so smart. This proves that he was...
Objection!
That proves he was screwing him over. He gave him instructions to steal. Stupid. I knew they, My bad. Alright, hang on. I knew that. That was a big waste of time. I forgot that one. Thanks, Kelsey. Thanks a lot. They even said it. I'm just rushing. That's the problem. Oh my god. I was so dumb. Alright, I'm calling him stupid on that one, because that was so stupid. I totally just blanked on what I already knew. Like, hello, I have something with his handwriting. It tells him he messed him up. Okay. Alright, there we go. If you want to know, I believe you did have a motive to kill. Hi, Jess. Welcome in. Thank you for collecting your daily show. It was because Mr. Cochin had betrayed you. But you had your own reason, too. Namely, you wanted to pin the smuggling all on him. Evil begets evil, and because you were trying to test each other, it turned into this mess.
Objection!
Is it bedtime? What, for you? Maybe. I don't know. Is it? No. I don't believe this. You have a bad penchant for telling tall tales, Mr. Prosecutor. And if you're not, then I suppose you have some proof to support your argument. Did I not just present you proof, sir? I never use guesswork in moving my cases forward. That's a lie, because I do all the time. That's a blatant lie. Hang on. That's a bold-faced lie. Anyway. It has been proven that this note was written by Mr. Cochin's hand. Shall we take a look at it? The content of this note is a request calling for the theft of Albahest's Primadou statue. By killing him and pushing all of the guilt for the smuggling onto him, you walk away spotless. I believe you understand what I'm driving at. You had more than a few reasons to kill him.
Objection!
I still don't like his objection. Are you finished with your hypothesizing? Excuse me? let's suppose I did have a motive. Even so, a motive or a thought alone can't kill. Isn't that right? I didn't expect him to resort to playing the semantics game with me. Not wrong, though. It appears that this is where the real battle will begin. Now then, if you'll excuse me. Wait, what? I told you at the very beginning, didn't I? You only get one question. Ambassador Alba, if you could please give us just a little bit more of your time. It doesn't matter what kind of man Manny was. He was my subordinate. Which is why I would like for us to figure out the real cause of his death. I don't know, maybe. That is something for Babal to figure out and something to which I have no relation to. Now he's even turning down a request from Ambassador Polino. I'm very sorry, but it seems that now even my voice falls on deaf ears. There's no need for you to apologize, Ambassador Polino. We must find some way to stop him from leaving. It seems there are no further objections. In that case, please allow me to return home. Ooh, we gotta hold it. Of course. Hold it right there, Ambassador Alba. Okay. Like I said, Mr. Edgeworth, the Yatagarasu's legacy will live on through me. Yes, but how do you suggest we stop him from leaving? You just leave that to me. Ambassador Alba, do you recognize this? No. And why should I recognize that tattered old organizer? Wait, where have I seen that before? Uh-oh. That is a clue my father, Brian Faraday, left for us. Did you say Brian Faraday? Or Byron? Whatever his name is. I don't really have an opinion, no. But, I mean, it definitely shouldn't be like a 10-year wait type of thing where someone's forgotten. Especially if it's like a series with a continuous story. But otherwise, I mean, I don't have like an actual opinion on like how long it should be or shouldn't be. I've never thought about it. I know games take a long time to make, obviously, so I'm not expecting like, oh, you should be pumping one out every year. It's not, you know, like even authors that can write that faster. It's crazy. So games take a long time, you know, but like it shouldn't be like a 10-year gap because then people are gonna be like, I don't know what I played last. Then like they forget, you know, or they may not have interest anymore. Mr. Faraday's organizer? Don't tell me this is the one from the second KG8 incident. The one in which he wrote about the Yatagarasu's key. Uh-oh. Yes, this organizer belongs to the prosecutor you had Miss Yu kill 7 years ago. Uh-oh. I have no idea what you're talking about. You say that like it was related to me. Inside this organizer, he wrote up every detail of every evil thing you did. What an amusing little girl you are, but that sort of trickery won't work on me. No, we've never forgotten about this series. Definitely not. If you won't believe me, then take a look at this. Oh, she has proof. She has the proof. And what is that toy there? That's... This thievery device was used by the Yatagarasu, or rather by my father. 7 years ago, he used this when he snuck into this embassy. What? These two pieces of evidence that hold information the Yatagarasu dug up on you. If you go home now, I won't hesitate to send it all to Albahest right behind you. Little girl, get to the point. I want you to go up against Mr. Edgeworth one more time. If you win, then I'll hand over these two pieces of evidence. Yatagarasu, ever the thorn in my side. Okay, does the organizer really contain any information on his dirty dealings? It's nothing case-breaking, really. Ah, then it was just a bluff. Even if it was, we still can't let all the info my father and Uncle Bad found us go to waste. Plus, just the existence of Little Thief is troublesome enough for him. True. Those two pieces. Aren't they keepsakes of your father? It's okay. I believe in Mr. Edgeworth. He'll come out on top in the end. Okay. When the going gets tough, someone's got to be there to put the wind back in your sails. Oh, she's so cute. After all this time, you're still quite the feisty one. I applaud your powerful nature. I refuse to lose this too. Ambassador Alba, you won't be returning home until you give us further testimony. How dare you all, barring a person like me. Ambassador Alba, your testimony, if you please. Alright, but this is the absolute last. Then even if you use all the power of Ambassador Polino's office, you won't stop me. I can't let this opportunity Kay has created for me go to waste. Alright. Hey, twin. Welcome in. Welcome back. Nice to see you again. Alba's Alibi, Part 2. The last time I met with Mr. Cochin was here at the Theatrum Neutralis. Oh, he admitted it. Okay, good. That's step 1. After that, I was in Albahest the rest of the time, as I stated earlier. In any case, I did not see Mr. Cochin again after that. So you see, there is no time span in which I could have killed him. Wouldn't you agree? Now, since you people were practically begging, I'll allow you to question me. Excuse me. What an arrogant old man. Yes, but no matter. We can't allow this chance to escape us. I will warn you, though. You've reached the end of my patience. Uh-oh. Hitler's gonna kill us. Yeah, I got to sleep like an hour, or an hour and a half. I slept a little. It was good. Waste my time with any inane questions. Oh, look how much it takes, and you will be punished. Ooh, it takes so much. Okay, we're definitely saving. Because we're gonna screw up. Alright. Does that mean I can't push either? Or press, whatever. So any needless pressing or presenting will hurt. Okay, there you go. Will hurt. Okay, stand it. In that case, the only thing you can do is to present the correct evidence. Understood? Yup, I understand. Of course, I don't intend to let him intimidate me. I know Mr. Kocha was killed before he returned to Babal. In which case, there's only one statement to which I need to present the evidence. But what evidence? Yeah, I was really tired. It's okay. I'm okay for now, so that's good. Hopefully I'm okay to just finish this trial. Alright, the last time we saw him was here. He is an Albahest arrested as stated earlier. In any case, I did not see Mr. Cochin again after that. So you see, there was no time span in which I could have killed him. Wouldn't you agree? Okay, so it has to be here, right? Because we agreed that he killed him here. And then it's the photo, I imagine, right? I think.
Objection!
Hey! Look at that! We got it on the first try! Haven't done that in a while. Sorry. I have to celebrate that. I'd like you to take a look at this picture. It's a rather nice picture, isn't it? It was to commemorate the restoration of relations between our nations. That's a lot of Asians. Oh, it's commemorative, all right. One that captures the proof I need to show that it was you who committed the murder. Come again. This is the knife that killed Mr. Cochin. He sees where we're coming from, or what we're getting at. I see you recognize it as well. You should, for it was you who brought it into this theater. You hid it among the flowers you were to give to the Steel Samurai, excuse me. Meaning that you killed Manny Cochin here at the theater. Uh-oh. It's time for me to catch my flight.
Objection!
Hello? We're not through yet. It's game over for you, Mr. Edgeworth. But I thank you for the entertainment. No matter how passionately you orate, the end result will still be the same. I won't be returning to this country ever again. Uh-oh. That's right. This man is an ambassador and he has extraterritorial rights. No matter how hard we chase after him, we won't be able to have him tried in court. Yes, that's exactly the face you should be making. The face of a worthless cur. How rude. Uh-oh. Did I lose? Now then, ladies and gentlemen, I must bid you farewell. The courts. There's no one who can lay a finger on this man. Is this really the end? Oh! Was that Lang? Yup. I heard him. Agent Lang? Sorry to keep you waiting, Mr. Prosecutor. Ah! Damn, he has a lot of people in the way now. Get out of my way, my plane is scheduled to take off soon. Sorry, but you're not going anywhere, Mr. Alba. I'm through playing games with you people. You can't touch me. If you do, it would spark an international incident, Agent Lang. Sorry, but no, it wouldn't. What? Hey, Mr. Prosecutor. Good job holding the fort down here until I got back. So, Mr. Alba, your diplomatic immunity has just been revoked. Oh! Oh! Oh, Oh, we got him. What do you mean revoked? Spare me this nonsense and let me through.
Not so fast.
Lang Zi says, before aiming for the throat, chew the neck shield off first. What? Bro, what? Okay. Interpol headquarters and the Imperial household of the Kingdom of Albahest. Took a while to get things rolling, but they finally moved on it. The Imperial household? What have you done? You've been relieved of your duties as an ambassador, Mr. Alba. Oh! What? Oh, no. Oh! Effective today, effective right now. And you have Mr. Prosecutor's videotape to thank for this. The video the Yatagarasu protected. You can't be arrested simply because you're an ambassador. If, in that case, I thought I'd strip you of that title. You underestimated me, a descendant of the founder of detainment philosophy, Lang Zi. 4,000 years of deeply entrenched connections and networks around the world have really paid off. Damn. Now he's a feeble old man again? Is he punching himself? Bro, what? It can't be. I don't believe this. My ambassadorship has been revoked? Aw. I don't know if you're saying that to me or Christina, Mama, but I love you. Looks like you're finally coming to grips with your new standing. Woohoo! Looks like he's turned docile again. He's probably in shock from the loss of his shield. What a shame. I had so wanted to use my whip on him. Ah! Why is this happening to me? I'm just a hard-working, honest ambassador. Honest. When? Do you really think you can still pull that on us now? We've already ripped away the mask and seen you for who you really are, Mr. Alba. Oh, we got an ad break over on Twitch. We got the Twitch ads. We got the Twitch ads. Oh, crud. What have I done? Hold on. Ads, ads, ads. Thank you for sitting through ads. Uh-oh. 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 Okay.
Objection!
Oh, God. I don't like it. No, I won't be stopped now. He still intends to fight us? Till the bitter end. So what if I am no longer an ambassador? You still don't have any evidence on me. The fact remains that you cannot arrest me. Yeah, I'd expect no less from you, the boss of the smuggling ring. Well, the rest is up to you, Mr. Prosecutor. Well, that's fair. Understood. Naruhodo. You say that I killed Mr. Cochin in the theater, but even if it's true that there was a knife in my bouquet, I left that bouquet in the theater. So anyone could have taken it out from there and used it, right? Besides, the claim that he was killed here itself is odd. After all, wasn't his body discovered in Babal? Are you claiming that I carried his body all the way over there? Preposterous.
Objection!
I'll be the one to prove whether it's preposterous or not. Yeah. Ex-Ambassador Alba, are you ready? Because this is no game. This is war. Hey, I like it. I love it. I love it. This is war. I'm gonna call it because it's worth it. Let's go. Let's go. I love it. I love it. This means war. Alright, let's see. Part 3. I killed Mr. Cochin in this theater using a knife that was stuck in my bouquet. I left that bouquet in the theater. Anyone could have taken the knife from there. Besides, Mr. Cochin's body was discovered in Babal, right? There's no way for me to have transported his body from the theater to Babal. Ooh. Shouldn't have used that phrasing. Look, don't you think you've had enough fun with me? You've already stolen my ambassadorship from me. Would you have me surrender to...
Not so fast!
Yeah. Yeah, I would. You have no plans to ever return to this country, isn't that right? Yeah. Did you know that a bunch of your subordinates are seeking asylum because of you? As if I care. Hey, Mr. Prosecutor, boot this guy out of the embassy and we can finally end everything. I know. And I will give it my all to see that he leaves in handcuffs. Without the title of ambassador, he's just another witness. Yes, just another witness. Alright, what are we waiting for? Let's get this guy. And get him good. Alright, Peanut Gallery, relax. I wonder if they understand that all I can do is present evidence to the testimony. But they want you to beat him up, though. Beat up the old man. Alba's movements. Alright. Here we go. It's that lovely little statement.
Objection!
It's that lovely little statement. It was the phrasing. It's very obvious. Actually, I do believe there was a way to transport the body out of the theater. Perhaps you should give this a look. What is that supposed to be? It's footage from a security camera that captured the stage of the immigration area. The state, excuse me. Should I congratulate you on getting your hands on it? Just letting you know that we're not the only ones watching your every movement. Thank you for the warning. Now, if you could take a good look at this section here. This lump here inside the push cart. Do you know what's causing it? Should I? Because I don't. In that case, allow me to enlighten you. This is the cause of that unnatural lump under the cloth in the push cart. His body, I imagine.
Take that!
What? What is the meaning of showing me that? It's to say that the unnatural bulge in the pushcart is Mr. Cochin's body. You had the Steel Samurai wheel his body away from the real crime scene. Yeah, what a guess. But I wonder if you have any evidence to support it. I admit that for now it is but a hypothesis, however... No, it's a hypothesis. If you can't prove it, then I'm afraid I must be on my way. I don't have any more time to play with you people. Ooh. Oh, Gumshoe! Gumshoe to the rescue! Let's go! Sorry it took so long, Mr. Edward, sir. Oh yeah, we did tell him to get this a while ago. Gummy? Detective Gumshoe, is that the Steel Samurai's pushcart? Yes, sir. I found it in the open-air stage area. So that's where you went. The detective spirit that Pops left me with, I thought I'd follow my gut and go with it, sir. So, Mr. Edward, is this worth anything to the case? Yes, it just might play a major role in solving this case, detective. But something isn't right. I thought that the entire samurai family was in Albahest. Where exactly in the open-air stage area did you find this pushcart? I found it just lying there at the edge of the stage, sir. Oh. Well, let's leave that for now and examine the inside, detective. Yes, sir. Uh-oh. Oh, look at the nice little blood stain it left behind. It's blood! This must be Mr. Cochin's blood, which only goes to prove that Mr. Cochin's body was indeed transported by this pushcart. Uh-oh. I believe you understand what this means, correct? You killed Mr. Cochin at this theater and then placed his body inside the pushcart. And then... you forced the Steel Samurai to unwittingly move the body for you.
Objection!
I forced him to move the body into Albahest? What nonsense. Why would I bother to do such a thing?
Objection!
Oh. You were scheduled to make a speech in Albahest, meaning it was difficult for you to make a stop in Babal. However, what if you moved the body to Albahest? Because it was your embassy, you could keep an eye on it and tamper with the evidence. And then you smuggled it out of Albahest. Albast, whatever. If I can show how you moved the body from Albast to Babal, then I win. Oh shit. Did they also use the pulley system for that? I mean, I guess that would make sense, right? If it was already set up. I'm not sure. But you can't. The security between the two countries is incredibly tight. I'll be the one to judge whether I can or can't prove it. And so I ask you to provide us with testimony regarding your movements after your return to Albast. Sorry, we just was distracted ordering dinner. No worries. What are you having for dinner, Lisa? What you get? What you got? What you getting? Miles Edgeworth, have you figured it out? Do you know how the body was moved? To be honest, I have nothing to support my hypothesis at this time. No, for real, I really don't. Like, the only thing I can think of is this photo again, but I don't know. KFC. Okay. However, I don't believe I've made a mistake in my logic up to this point, which means there's no question that can't be answered, right? The primitive statue was smuggled successfully through a brief flight through the air. So why shouldn't there be an answer as to how the body was moved? Which means that there must be a logic flaw somewhere I can exploit. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, was it done the same way? Movements in Alabast. Albast. Whatever. Stupid country names that I can't pronounce. Stupid fake countries that don't exist. After I returned to Alabast, I had my picture taken with the steel samurai shaking hands. Then just as I was about to start my speech, the Yatagarasu appeared. I feared for the national treasure, so I raced back to my office. Okay. Is that all? Yes, that's all.
Objection!
It looks like you left out a few things, such as the murder of Damask II. Furthermore, you left out the part about meeting with me in your office. Oh, those trifling matters. I don't believe I need to speak of those things again. Why does he talk so slow? I'm sick of fake, made-up countries like Canada. Oh my god, Zucchini. I do so hate to waste time. What? Is not every life precious? Do you really need me to answer that for you?
Objection!
Damn! People like you cannot be allowed to wander freely through society. Then you better try hard, because I doubt you'll find a single contradiction. He's really full of himself, isn't he? Yes, he is. How can he be so confident at a time like this? Ha ha ha. Come, don't be shy. Go ahead and ask whatever you'd like. Does that mean I can press again? Okay. Because he's right, I don't feel like there's anything in what he said already. So... let me just... I want to try to press the things and hope it doesn't kill me. Let's try.
Hold it!
So why was it only with the Steel Samurai? I thought the Pink Princess was also around. The Pink Princess was suffering from a bad hip at the time, and the doctors recommended that she rest. Wow, so you do have a soft side after all. The pain of a bad hip. I suppose none of you can really understand how it feels. Nah, we're too young. Oh, so you tend to strain your back as well, huh? But isn't that just because you're normally all hunched over? Ah! Okay, that made me straighten up real fast, just saying. You can't see it, but I did. You did not need to keep up the act no matter what, I suppose. The point of this is not to discuss my back problems. For about 15 minutes after our handshake, I was in my office preparing for the speech. Okay. Then, just as I was about to leave my start my speech, the Yatagarasu. That Yatagarasu was just a trick that you had set up. Haha, a most amusing joke. And how do you propose that I set it up? If you really want to know, I can explain it in detail for you. Oh my god. Of course you can. You arranged the spotlights in the rose garden so that when you were to take the stage, the audience would see the Yatagarasu's shadow. The fake. Oh, that is an interesting tale. Sadly, it has nothing to do with me. What is it going to take for you to fess up to anything? Very well then, let's move on to a different question. After the Yatagarasu appeared, what was the state of the rose garden? Everyone took refuge inside the embassy. I even helped with the effort. And then, once everyone was inside, well... I feared for the national treasure, so I raced back to my office. His office wasn't burned, right? That wasn't part of the fire. His office is fine, so... Let's press him on that. And what happened after you returned to your office? I don't want to keep on repeating this, however. Upon my return, I had that stroke of bad luck and bumped into the Mask Man. And I don't want to keep on repeating this either. But his name was Damask II. Who cares what he was called? Damn! Drink. Thank you for the hydrate, Jaslina. Hold on. By the time he got to the primitive statue that he was supposed to steal, it had already been swapped for the fake. Talk about an unlucky man being bludgeoned to death with a fake statue. Rude. It is random as usual, but you watch Doctor Who? Yes, but I've missed a few seasons recently. So no spoilers on more recent seasons. Oh no, Jazz! No, I'm so sorry. Oh. Not the rip. Oh my god. Jaslina's trying to get Nikki drunk, I approve. I don't have liquor, so I'm not gonna get drunk, but very funny. Miss Von Karma's really letting her whip fly now. Eek! I think the scary part is her silence when she's doing it. She must be at the limit of her patience as well. Oh no! How the hell did you bump into the tub? Oh no. But physical attacks are meaningless here. Only evidence will suffice. Okay. Okay, I needed to present evidence somewhere, apparently. Alright. I can't find a single flaw in his argument. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. At this rate, I won't be able to prove that he's actually guilty of anything. Are we finished here? Miles Edgeworth, can you not come up with how the body was moved to Babal? Sir? Mr. Edgeworth? Even after proving so much, is he going to get away with it? He plays on top. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Not drunk, I could hear it. I wish she needed it. Yeah, I always need it. It's a lot of reading in this game. Is this the end? No. Probably not. Knowing this game? No. I'm sorry, Jay. Oh, we got another hold it. It appears that we made it just in time. Of course. It would be a great honor if you would allow us to be your allies in battle. Aw, this is SpongeBob Christmas mug. Evil Magistrate, it is time for you to pay. Sure. It's the Steel Samurai. No, you are mistaken, for I am Steel Samurai Daddy, married man of Neo Old Tokyo. Yeah, that's better. And this is Pink Princess Mommy. Is it old? Ew, it's still her. It's still her, of course. I was hoping it wouldn't be. Edgy Poo. The two people that I wanted to see the least. Oh no. Larry, what are you two doing here? Way to show your gratitude, Edgy. We just wanted to help. Yeesh. I'm gonna get the bad guy with a single thrust of my samurai spear. Go away. Damn! Alright. How can you be so mean to us, Edgy Poo? All three of us came to lend a hand, and this is how you treat us? Well, isn't this grand? And I see they managed to find the Iron Infant. Does that really matter right now? Hey. Is it just me, or is the Iron Infant completely soaked? Oh, yeah. I found him in Babal, but he was in the middle of the pool. Wait a second. Larry, go back to what you just said. Huh? Oh, it appears that we made it. Not that far back. Something about finding the Iron Infant in Babal. And he found it in a pool? I don't recall there being one in Babal. Oh, that? Well, I was in Albas the whole time. So I have no idea how the Iron Infant wound up in a Babal. I thought I had lost him in the Rose Garden. But I guess maybe this cute kid can swim, huh? Wait, what? Larry, you lost the Iron Infant in the Rose Garden? Are you sure about that? Yes, I'm sure. But I found him in...
Hold it!
Oh. That's enough, Larry. That's enough. We don't need information, that's fine. The Iron Infant that Larry lost managed to move between the two countries. Something else that moved. Furthermore, the Iron Infant was found soaked in the middle of a pool. Ooh. This is what I've been looking for. It's another smuggling route between the countries. What? What? Okay. The key to the route the Iron Infant took to travel from Albahaz to Babal is... What? Okay. What? Okay. The key to the route... Brain, please. The key to the route the Iron Infant took to travel from the Yatagarasu, I guess, because he, like, stopped everybody or whatever, right? Is it? I don't know. No. Okay. Never mind. Is it, I don't know, the same way we did the other thing? I don't know. In order to move the counterfeit bills that were printed in Babal, someone must have made a secret route along which to transport it all. But wait, if there was such a route, Agent Lang and his men would have found it already during their investigation, would they? Alright. In that case, there must be another secret smuggling route. And I must show the key to that other smuggling route. What? It's the bilateral symmetry? How? Ah, that's right. This embassy was built with bilateral symmetry in mind. Yes, and... Are you telling me that the pawns are connected or something? Like, what? I'm confused. Alright. Detective Gumshoe. Yes, sir. There's a location I wish for you to examine post-haste. It is where I believe the route used to smuggle Mr. Coachin's body lies. Does something like that really exist, sir? An embassy built on bilateral symmetry. Meaning that this is where we need to examine. Oh, God. Oh, here we go. That's what I'm saying, because if they had this here, then you're telling me that it's on the other side in the exact same spot? Really? Watch me be like a half a centimeter off.
Take that!
Yes, sir. I'll be back before you know it. It's too late. It doesn't matter now what you do. It's all a waste of time.
Knuckle back!
Ooh, okay. You will stay here with us and wait. Ah! Damn. Well, alrighty then. Hello. Is Detective Gumshoe calling me? This is Edgeworth. Yep. Mr. Edgeworth, it's here, sir! Oh, there's a reservoir here, just like in the Rose Garden. Huh. Okay. Just as I suspected. What is it? The two sides of this embassy are mirror images of each other. Which means that there is also a pool at the corresponding location on the Babalese side. Yep. Mr. Coachin's body was moved in a Babal through the pool in Albehest.
Objection!
Are they connected? Is that what he's saying? Avoiding the topic with a vague answer like that is unbecoming, of a prosecutor, sorry. If you don't mind, I'd like to see more physical proof if you have any. The Iron Infant is positively soaked in water. Why do you think that is? It's because he was fished out of a pool, and not just any pool. It was the Babalese one. I think it's pretty obvious at this point what must be true. Oh, is it now? Okay. Oh. That's why I said it's connected. Wow. The water reservoirs in the two country yards? What am I saying? In the two courtyards are connected.
Objection!
Oh, here we go again. And where is your proof that the two sides are connected?
Objection!
Oh no, Jess. I mean, that's not terrible at least, and at least you can replace it. That's possible. Like, that's nice. But that's so sad. The proof is right there before your eyes. The half-drowned Iron Infant. Damn. What? This blasted doll. Blasted doll. Oh no. Alright. That's fair. Mr. Edgeworth, I'm back. He's like, dying. Hey. Don't tell me. You guys figured everything out without me? We did, thanks to this hero of Justice's son. Wow. Even if he is just a doll, he managed to help foil the villain. Okay. Pretty good. Thank God it wasn't a real infant. My goodness. Hey, Mr. Prosecutor, look, I don't want to say this, but it's kind of unlikely that the body just happened to have passed on through to Babal. That's fair. This guy's a doll and he's small, so I can believe it made it, but he has a point. Yep. Huh. Don't help the bad guy. Jesus. Yes, that's right. I'm glad someone here understands. Mr. Edgeworth, are you going to next propose that a dead body can swim through a pipe? Bro! Imagine. You see, Mr. Prosecutor, our chase after this man is far from over. Oh my God, far from over, huh? Already an hour and a half in. Agent Lang. Why is he helping Mr. Alba out now? No, for real, like, stop helping the bad guy. He's not. He realized the flaw in my argument and is helping to move the logic along. I think he's helping the bad guy. In which case, I should return the favor and find an answer. Sorry, guys. Hold on. And another thing, Mr. Coachman's body was found in his office in Babal. So what happened to his body after it was transported to the open air stage? Mr. Alba had an accomplice in Babal, remember? You mean Sheena, right? With her there, you can see how it was possible to move the body up to the office. Are you seriously claiming that she swam through the connecting pipe with the body? He's right, Miss Sheena would drown if she did that. It's hard to imagine that she swam through the connecting pipe. Would she have drowned, though? I don't know if she would have drowned. Probably not that long. Ew. Alright. It looks like your hypothesis about how the body was moved is still only half baked. In the end, it's all the befuddled musings of an accusatory man. Brood. Now then, I believe you should give up and allow me passage. Because from the start, there was no feasible method of transporting the body. Yes, there is. Yes, there is. Mr. Prosecutor, recall Sheena's movements. What was happening in the embassy around the time Miss Sheena was in Babal? A fire? Uh-huh, a fire. Oh, wow. If only there was a way to get rid of the water in the pool. Get rid of the water. Aha, that's it. Uh-huh. Now, I believe this time we really are done, right? No. No, we're not. No, we're not. Unfortunately for you, it's far from over, Mr. Alba. You are the most persistent man. Yes. Yes, we are. Are you saying that you've thought of a way to move the body through the water? Yes. Damn. That's a lot for shipping. I mean, I know it's a mug, but still, like, that's a lot. Move the body through the water? That is completely unrelated to how it was done. Excuse me? The reason I say that is because there wasn't any water there at the time. What do you mean there wasn't any water? Just what it sounds like. Tonight's events made it possible to drain the water, allowing the body to be moved. Okay. Which am I presenting now? That's my thing. Because I could present the fire, or I could present this. Part of the Rose Garden pool auto refills the water when the water level is too low. But it's saying tonight's events. So I assume he means the fire first.
Take that!
Road trip to PA, woo! That's definitely more expensive than the $19 you'd spend, but okay. Tonight, the Yatagarasu set fire to a variety of locations in the Babalese embassy. In order to put the fires out, much of the reservoir's water was used. Of course, when the water was used, the reservoir's water level went down. If enough water was drained, the connecting pipe could be used to traverse the border. Ooh. Okay. We got you there, sucker. So what? So what? Is he serious right now? Is he serious with the so what? So we got you dead to rights, dumbass. That's what so what. The water level went down. The reservoirs were connected. Does any of this matter? You can't prove any of this. Pretending to be ignorant won't work with me. We both know what kind of situation we're in right now. Even in a game, there comes a critical game-changing moment. A moment in which you hit a wall that you must overcome in order to beat the game. I haven't lost yet. I found the route you used to smuggle the body and the route that will lead you to your defeat. Ooh.
Not so fast!
Oh, okay, not again. Even if all the water was used by the firefighting efforts, you still can't really call that a smuggling route. I know that. Well, I should have figured that you would notice. Hey, Mr. Alba, how deep are those pools anyway? I'll have you know those pools are extremely deep. And there are no ladders or footholds along the walls either. It would be difficult for Sheena to hold the body and climb up out of the pool. Ladders or footholds along the walls. There was no need for such things. What do you mean? If one were to use a certain something, they could go up or down in the pool at will. Oh, looks like you've got an answer already. Well, what are you waiting for, Mr. Prosecutor? Enlighten us already. Alright. The way in which Machina and the body were able to rise up to ground level. If there was a way to control the water level, that could be the way the body was moved. This was used so that the body of Machina could move up and down in the pool. Oops. The fountain spouts? I mean, if they lowered it, then this would auto-refill. And then it would bring them up, obviously. It's the only thing that makes sense to me. We're gonna go with it. We'll see.
Take that!
Yeah, I was like, it's the only thing that makes sense, so yeah. Oh god, Lisa, what are you doing? She's doing stuffs again. Mr. Alba used the fountain spouts in a manner of speaking. He used the fountain spouts? How so? The water level in the pools can be controlled by opening and closing the spouts. Machina and the body were lifted upward by their buoyancy in water. Exactly. That's what I was saying. That's what I was like, that's the only thing that makes any sense. Yeah. The fire on the Babalese side and the firefighting effort. These were set in motion all for the sake of smuggling Mr. Cochin's body. Grr. Shall I show you where the final destination of my train of logic leads? Final destination. First, Mr. Alba closed the fountain spouts in advance in preparation of things to come. Then he took the push cart that was brought to the rose garden. Bye! And pushed it along with the Iron Infant and Mr. Cochin's body into the pool. At this time, Machina was busy conveniently starting the first fire, in Babal. She then made for the open-air stage's pool to wait for the firefighting effort to begin. When the firefighters used the water in that pool, the water level went down. And by the time the fire was put out, the pipe between the two pools was exposed. All she did was walk across. Jeez. My body. This is when she pushed the push cart from Albahas to Babal. Once that was accomplished, Mr. Alba simply opened the fountain spouts once more. Up we go! I don't know that the cart would have floated, but whatever. And the water level rose up to its original level along with Machina and the body. The body and the doll, sure, but the push cart is made of wood. I don't... And, like, it's heavy, and wood floats, I know, but it's, like, it's heavy, it had wheels. Like, I don't know if it would have floated, but alright, whatever. After that, Machina used the pushcart to carry the body up to the Secretariat's office. There's an elevator in the embassy after all, so you see. Even with her small frame, she could have easily transported Mr. Cochin's body. And that wraps up my thorough explanation of how the body was moved. Ooh, he's just mad we're right. He's just mad we're right. He thought he got away with it. Well, ex-ambassador Alba, what do you think? I love how they're emphasizing his ex-ambassadorship. Not so untouchable without your precious extraterritorial rights to protect you, are you? I knew you could do it, Mr. Edgeworth. Way to fight back.
Objection!
Here we go again. You accuse me of moving the body across country lines. But when you get down to the nitty-gritty, you don't have what it takes to indict me. The nitty-gritty? What does the old man want now? Proof, I believe, is what he seeks. Indeed. Yes, proof. Without any, who is to say whether or not any of what you said really happened? You're a pain in my butt, sir. He wants proof. What are we gonna do, Mr. Edgeworth? There's no need to worry. I've had all the proof we need all along. Ooh. What? What? I'm sorry? Where? The body wasn't the only thing to go through the pool's connecting pipe tonight. Oh. Okay. Just as Detective Gumshoe found the pushcart in the open-air stage area, so too did I find one other item here. And that piece of evidence is what will prove that the pools were the smuggling route. Okay. It's the guitar pick! Because it was wet. And it made a note that it was wet, which I was like, why does that matter? See? It looks like a guitar pick. It's also wet for some reason.
Take that!
Of all the freaking things in the world, it's a damn guitar pick. Anyway. What exactly is that? You have no idea, do you? This little piece that I found on the bubbly side will be your undoing. A guitar pick? Would you care to explain how that is going to do me in, as it were? Much to your chagrin, perhaps, but this is not a guitar pick. It's not. What? This is something I found at the open-air stage, which was transported with the body. I naturally assumed that you would recognize it since you took a photo with it after all. Wait, what? Is it part of the knife? But since you don't, allow me to show you what this fragment from the stage area belongs to. Is it part of the... Oh my god, it's the part of the knife. Sorry. It looks like a freaking guitar pick. Wait. It has the same pattern, right? The 2 and the 1 and the... Yeah, wow.
Take that!
That's ridiculous. Let's take a good look at the murder weapon that was used to kill Manny Cochin. It's missing. Oh my god. Wow. Okay. On the handle of this knife, there's a beautifully blooming flower. However, it would appear that it's missing a single petal. Wow, I didn't even notice that sooner. That's crazy. Now, let's see what happens when we try to fit this pick in that open slot. Perfect fit. I assume that the petal must have fallen off the flower during Mr. Cochin's murder, and then it was accidentally placed into the pushcart along with Mr. Cochin's body. That's an interesting story. Nothing more.
Objection!
Ooh. Objection. Oh, I assure you it's more than just a story. Just wants to sell you a new car warranty? Wait, what? Oh, for Jazz? Nice. No. Because for some odd reason, this flower petal was wet when I found it. It was wet, you say? Yes, and the only place it could have gotten wet from is the open-air stage's pool. Now I ask you, how did a part of the weapon, which was smuggled into the theater, wind up in the open-air stage area on the Babalese side of the embassy? I don't think I need to waste any words explaining this, as the petal explains it all for me. It proves that someone went from the Rose Gardens pool on through into Babal. Impossible! Not impossible, he did it. What? The people of Zangfa have been waiting to see you face to face, Mr. Alba. I'll tell everyone back home we'll be there soon. You should be happy. Why? Why? It's a little late to be asking that question. You should have known from the very beginning, when you took your first life. No matter how you may plot, or how you may try to cover it all up, you can never hide from your crime and what you've done. Because we're here to see to it that justice is served to people like you. We're getting all quotey now and cliche-y. You can't call what you've given a perfect argument. Intense music started again. You know, I don't think this guy is going to ever admit to his wrongdoings, Mr. Edward. No, really, we're just going to be here for the rest of our lives, apparently. Because he values himself above all else. People who can't be negotiated with are people who refuse to admit when they've lost. I don't believe those kinds of people really exist because everyone breaks eventually. You're right. In that case, I have no choice but to use all of the evidence I have. Well, yeah, duh. I'll use it all until he breaks under the weight of his crimes. Yeah, right. That'll happen. Mr. Alba, I request that you testify once more. Oh, gosh. Not again. This really will be the end of the line. Yeah, you've been saying that for the last hour and a half, sir. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, we're actually going into the next part. Okay. This actually is the end of the line. Okay, good. Yay. All right. Saves. The final testimony. Quirkus Alba. All right, here we go. March 15. Oh my god, it's 3:33 in the morning now? Jesus Christ. All right. Honestly, had I kept doing this yesterday, we may have hit 3:33 in the morning, which is funny. Theatrum Neutralis Lobby. Mr. Alba, I request that you testify once more. I request that I say it once more. Okay. As if there's anything else for me to testify about. I still have yet to fully prove that it was Mr. Alba who murdered Mr. Cochin. Well, I would like to hear about your movements before the murder occurred. I wonder if you could tell us about what you did here at the Theatrum Neutralis. Very well. I suppose I could tell you about that. Yeah. Because about all I did was watch the Steel Samurai stage show. Elaborating on even that alone is good enough for me. Oopsies. Sorry. The only way for me to place this man under arrest is to pinpoint the exact location of where the murder took place, for that is the key to this investigation. The Steel Samurai show. I watched from the last row. The stage was well lit, but it was dark out in the audience. I swear I was there in the audience, but it's hard to prove that, I suppose. I do remember the contents of the show very well, though. Is that proof enough for you? Those moving scenes were seared into this old man's heart. I'll never forget them. So you were in the theater proper watching the Steel Samurai stage show, were you? Of course I was. I have a great fondness for the Steel Samurai. Yeah, I was pretty cool up there, wasn't I? You're not the one who was cool. It's the Steel Samurai who's cool. Wow. Yeah, the Steel Samurai's special finishing move today was really something, huh? Hey, Edgy, who is she? Who is this super cute girl? She's too young for you, and she's literally been here the whole game. Where have you been? She's been standing here this whole time, and only now he notices her? Her name is Kay Faraday, and she's helping me in my investigation. Sorry I didn't get to introduce myself earlier, but better late than never. Yeah, so Kay, I'm Larry, but... What the... Why do you say it like that? Silence in the peanut gallery. There's no time for such trivialities at a time like this. Mr. Prosecutor, this is the final battle. You got that? I know. This is the end. For that man there. Ha ha ha. Now that's the kind of thing I like to hear. I think I'll give trusting you a try, Mr. Prosecutor. Or rather, Mr. Edgeworth. Hey, use my name. I got a name again. Alright. I leave this critical battle up to you, Mr. Edgeworth. Have no fear. I will finish the job. This really is the end game. The time has come to expose every last one of Mr. Alba's lies. I wish he'd stop saying it's the end and just get to the end. That's a lot of extra dialogue for just no reason, honestly. So I know I need to press him about the final battle thing or whatever, because I know this is part of it. See, because he bent it, he couldn't do the early summer rain jab, whatever. So if he says that happened, obviously that's what it is. So we're just gonna press everything first and hope it doesn't mess me up. I think I can do this. The last row. I should think that an ambassador would have had special seating reserved. I wanted my staff to enjoy the Steel Samurai show as well. So I gave up all of the good seats for them. It was enough for me to simply see him. Hey, the Steel Samurai wasn't the only hero. Let's not forget about the princess here. Yeah, whatever. My dear madam. If you continue to thrust about like that, your hip may begin to hurt again. Oh my, well aren't you the considerate person when you want to be? Wow. Jesus. But this young butterfly is on the side of Edgy Poo. Wow. So you can spare me the flirtatious come-ons. Oh my gosh. He's like, when was I flirting? Wow, he's completely frozen. In frustration, perhaps. I dare say she can be one rather trying opponent. In any case, Mr. Alba, can you actually prove to us that you were watching the show? What happened, Lisa? Oh, the flirtations come on. I swear I was there in the other. Alright, pressing everything. Are you admitting then that you have no way of proving to us that you were watching?
Objection!
Whoa. The crazy old lady, yeah, she's crazy. Wendy Oldbag. She crazy, she an old bag. Quiet, you buzz in my ear like a pesky little fly. If you don't wish to listen quietly until the end of what I have to say, then perhaps you should pack up and get out of my way. Yeah. I see that you're willing to be a little bit more receptive now. Well, it's true that it may be difficult to prove that I was out in the audience. I do remember the contents of the show very, very well, though. Is that proof? Let's hear it, then. Let's hear it, sir. Well, I remember the content of the show as well myself. Of course he does. He's a stan. He's a Steel Samurai stan. That's nice. That's nice. Miles Edgeworth, don't allow yourself to be riled up by him at this important juncture. I wasn't planning to let him. Well, if you ask me, I think I'm the biggest Steel Samurai expert around here. And didn't you think the climactic scene of today's show was just totally awesome? Yes, I remember that well, and that spectacular special move. The way you delivered the final blow against the evil magistrate, early summer rain job. Yep, there it is. Oh, that scene will live on in my heart forever. Is that how it went? Yeah, I totally forgot about that. Wow. How can you forget your own special moves? That's the special attack that Steel Samurai uses when he's using the samurai spear. Excuse me. Yes, and today was the first time they showed it off, was it not? If I hadn't watched the show, then how could I answer you with the name of that move? I suppose you are correct, but if you could, please elaborate on this point for me. Here we go. One of the scenes was one of his never-before-seen early summer rain jab moves. We saved, even though we're right. Oh, she gave you a gift card to get the mug. Oh, see, I knew she was doing stuff. I'm like, Lisa, what are you doing? She always does too much. Lisa, you do too much. Stop. You do too much. Here we go. Yeah, see? Because he bent it, Larry couldn't do that.
Objection!
And yet he knows about it. Dude! Is that because you bought a car warranty? The special move today was the early summer rain jab. Is that your final answer?
Objection!
You little irritating gnat. Yeah, well, I've been called worse. Do you think you can trip me up by asking the same question over and over? That was not my intention. Your testimony is more than sufficient. However, I believe it would be wise for you to take a look at this. The samurai spear? What about it? Right? Zucchini's a lot. This spear actually never made it on stage today. Excuse me? Uh-oh, he's caught. He's caught. Unfortunately for you, tonight's Steel Samurai happened to be a goof of a young man with an abundance of useless hot-bloodedness. Useless hot-blood, okay. I guess that's one way to, that's something to call him, okay. Or never enough? No, there's enough. Having said that, said useless man bent the spear during his rehearsal this evening. Said useless man, damn. Okay, do you remember what the Steel Samurai special move was tonight? It was the Steel Samurai Sushi Slash. Yeah, we just talked about this. Uh-oh. Correct. Because he couldn't use the spear, a last-minute change was made. Had you really been watching the show, you would have known the move that was used. Yeah. Don't troll the troll, please. I'll troll whoever I want to troll. Quercus Alba. You didn't watch even a single minute of the Steel Samurai stage show tonight, did you? He's like, I hate the Steel Samurai. That's his answer, right? I didn't want to watch it. So if he wasn't watching the show tonight, then it opens up the possibility that he was busy killing Mr. Cochin instead. Indeed. Very real possibility. So where were you during the show? I demand an answer. Now. Heh. That's it? Just heh? After all that? He's just gonna laugh? Okay. Just what is so funny? You're so sloppy. And so are your conclusions. How? Alright. Here goes the sweating. Yeah, exactly. I still insist that I watched the show. Or most of it, in any case. What do you mean by most of it? You see, during the show, I left my seat for a spell to visit the bathroom. I assumed that was when the dramatic scene was played out on stage, yet he was acting like it moved him forever and changed his life. But okay. Now he's changing his story and said, oh, I must have gone to pee. Okay. That is the lousiest, lamest excuse I've ever heard in my life, pal. No, really. Just because he got the name of the move wrong. We can't really use that as proof that he didn't watch the show at all. He's so full. No, he really is. I don't know, is he? Oh, no, he's playing with stupid metal. As a fan of the Steel Samurai, I had wanted to watch the entire show, honest. Yeah, okay. Objection. As a Steel Samurai fan, for someone who wasn't even in his seat for the climax of the show, you have no right to call yourself a Steel Samurai fan ever. He's so protective of his damn Steel Samurai, it's crazy. Ooh. Who's telling me to hold it? Hello? Who was that just now? Larry? Question mark? Yeah. It would be I, young lady. I can't with this guy. Larry, what are you doing interrupting me like that? No, really. Edgy, please, hold on for a second, I beg. You may never accept this old man as a Steel Samurai fan, but I totally think he's a Steel Samaniac? Steel Samaniac. Oh my god, that's horrendous. Are you kidding me right now with that? What exactly is a Steel Samaniac, pal? I believe he meant to say Steel Samurai Maniac. Yeah, and trust me, I know a real fan when I see one because I'm the Steel Samurai. I will never acknowledge you as a true Steel Samurai. Oh no. What are you getting so worked up over, Mr. Edward? He loves it. He's a stan. I told you. It appears that the real Steel Samurai recognizes me as a fan. As well he should, for I am a fan. It's not as though I missed the entire show. Uh-huh. It was the most amazing show, filled with the spirit of the young and the young at heart. The sarcasm dripping from his long wooden nose couldn't run any thicker. Ew. Gross. Getting the name of the move wrong only proves that he didn't watch the last scene. Okay, was that enough time to kill somebody? Question mark? Because then it still could prove that, I guess. What I really need here is something more definitive. Do I have anything more definitive? Something that links Mr. Alba directly to the murder of Mr. Manny Cochin. Oh, boy. You know what, Gramps? You're really something else. I'm honored to receive such praise from the Steel Samurai, but what is it for? Well, I was just wondering how you found out about the early summer rain jab. That move is a bit of a secret that only a small portion of the staff know about. Wait, it was a secret? Larry, wait, what did you just say? Huh? Did I say something stupid again? Stupidly helpful. Did you say that the early summer rain jab was actually a secret? Well, maybe I shouldn't have said secret. It's more like we only decided on the name of the move right before the start of the show. Right before? Which means you were somewhere nearby and you heard it. Yeah, the stage director was going nuts because we were supposed to debut the move. About 5 minutes before the show, we threw it up on the dressing room's whiteboard. Oh, early summer rain jab. That's kind of how we decided the name of the move. But by that time, I'd already bent the spear, so I guess the whole thing was kind of pointless. All of you Steel Samurai actors are the same. The director has my complete sympathy. Long story short, because we changed the move to the sushi slash, we kind of pretended that the early summer rain jab didn't exist at all. I mean, it'd be bad if someone found out we changed the move, so we made it a secret. So basically, a gag order was issued for publicity's sake. It almost makes the early summer rain jab sound like a lost art. Jesus. Which is why I think most of the staff haven't even heard of the move. Hold those lips of yours still. Oh god. What the heck, old man? I've done nothing but listen, and from what I can tell, it's all very unrelated to the case. I think it's quite related, actually, but alright. It's also very tedious and pointless exercise and wasting time, much like a kid's show.
Objection!
Uh-oh, he insulted his favorite show. Mr. Alba, I believe the one who should be quiet now is you. How dare you? I suspect that you've already noticed exactly what the very severe implications are in this man's testimony. So now you're trying to bully me, huh? There are no implications to be read into a behind-the-scenes story of a kid's show. Don't even think about trying to slither your way out of this, Quercus Alba. You were the one who said it yourself, that the name of the move was Early Summer Rain Jab. We're gonna get him in his tracks. We're gonna get him with a Steel Samurai quote of all things. Alright. But that name was only decided upon right before the show was about to start, which means he was backstage. So what are you driving at? That the name of the move you told us was never used in the show or said aloud. Hi. Sorry, guys. Alright. We gotta finish this up because I gotta go play nurse next. Because Sky is not doing... No, Sky's not doing well, so I gotta finish up so I can go take care of him. So I just want to finish, I want to finish the game. Alright. Now then, would you care to tell us about how you found out the name of that move? Because I can only think of the one way you could have known. Quercus Alba, this is the only way you could have known the name of the special move. You saw it, obviously. You thought it up! Really? You made it up? Really? Okay. You thought it up, really? Okay. No, you saw it. You knew the name because you saw it. You saw it on the dressing room's whiteboard. The staff members who knew were keeping it a secret, so you couldn't have simply gone up to a staff member and asked. Which means that the only other option left is that you saw it on the whiteboard. So that means that Mr. Alba was in there at some point, right? What's the big deal, sir? I don't see what that means. Bro, this is so slow. There's another piece of evidence that has a great deal to do with the dressing room, so we can't afford to let this slide. Oh, wait, what else do we have from the dressing room? We have a broken spear. And that was in his office, I think. So this is related to both the dressing room and to Mr. Cochin's murder. Oh, this, I imagine, right? The pushcart.
Take that!
The pushcart that was used to move the body was right there in the dressing room. Yep. Aw, give Sky hugs for me and tell him I hope he feels better soon. Okay, I will. I will. Thank you. Apparently Nikki is not giving up on trying to murder Sky. I am not. I want to make him feel better. Ad break is coming up soon, I think. 2 minutes and change, so let's see if we can finish. During the show, the pushcart awaited its turn to be pushed on stage in the dressing room. Yep, 2 minutes 30, got it. It was finally pushed there along with the Iron Infant in the last scene of the show. And then, right after the show ended, it went into Alba House along with the Steel Samurai. Which means that the only time the killer could have placed the body inside the pushcart was when the pushcart was in the dressing room backstage. So basically, the killer has to be someone who visited the dressing room during the show. Precisely. Oh my gosh. Oh, but wait. What if, and this is just a what if the murder took place right in the dressing room? What do you mean, Kay? I have to admit she brings up a valid possibility. During the show, the dressing room was supposed to be devoid of people. Slipping undetected into a private dressing room then would be as simple as pie. The killer must have come up with the idea to move the body with the pushcart then too. Correct, thus making the theater's dressing room the ideal location for the murder of Manny Cochin. Have we not checked the dressing room by now? Alright. Quercus Alba, during the show you went down to the dressing room, and I want to know why. Yes. Yes, I was there. I went into the dressing room. I knew it. I'm placing you under arrest right now, pal. You got that? Arrest.
Objection!
Arrest. Not so fast. What is it now? Don't I deserve a chance to explain myself? Explain? What is there to explain? I believe I told you earlier that I went to the bathroom. Well, I got lost when I did. I wanted to ask for directions, but when I opened the dressing room door, no one was inside. And that's when I saw the name of the move on the whiteboard. You punk. Still trying to get out of this? No, seriously, it's a good thing I don't try. I can't be accused of that then. Do you really think you can get away at this point? Mr. Edwards, isn't there anything you can do to stop him? I don't have enough evidence on hand to do anything. I don't have the airtight evidence I need to put this man away for good. But if that's what I need, then perhaps... Don't tell me we have to go investigate another damn crime scene, I swear to God. This is never gonna end. Agent Lang, I believe an investigation of the dressing room in question is in order. It's possible that we may find new evidence there. Yeah, if Mr. Edward pokes around in there, I'm sure he'll find some new facts, pal. Oh, and if we use Little Thief, we may even learn something from a recreation. We don't need to do any of that. What? Wolfie, how could you? I'm not saying this to be mean. It's just that we've already searched there. My men really are something else. And they found nothing? There's only one thing I can say to you, sis, and it's that they found nothing. That's it. I guess you're right. If they had found something, they would have reported it to us. They couldn't find anything because there was nothing there to find. And if there is no info to feed into Little Thief, then I can't do much to help either. Is this the end? The murder took place in this theater, which is not protected by under extraterritorial rights. And the fact that it was Mr. Alba himself who committed the murder. If I can't prove both statements to be true, Mr. Alba walks away a free man. Is there no other course of action left to us? I'm sure there is. There always is. It would appear that your hand of cards has turned out to be a bust. Now, if you'll excuse me, because of you people, I missed my flight. Now I must take haste to arrange for a new one. Oh, now who is it? Phoenix Wright shows up. No. Who is it this time? Not her. Hold it right there, you whippersnappers. I swear to God. Act first, Larry, and now you. What is it with that scary mobster-like scowl on your face, Edgy Poo? Don't treat me like I'm some sort of nuisance. I've been meaning to say this, but all of you keep talking about things I don't get at all. Oh my God. You're all leaving this lady in the sad, depressing, lonely dust that I'm about to cry in. Why did you have to speak up right at this instant? Do you know what, Edgy Poo? Cheer up, because I'm about to give you the most wonderful thing. The most wonderful thing? From you? It's so super special that I couldn't give it away to just anyone, you know? My special present of love to my sweet Edgy Poo. Are you ready? Is this... It's samurai dogs. Okay, I have one already. What? It's a box of those samurai dogs, right? Yeah, so Edgy Poo, here, go on and eat one and you'll feel as right as rain. What? Are we through here? Why did everyone get so quiet all of a sudden? Edgy Poo, tell me you understand the depths of this lady's love for you. I'm not one to hand out snacks willy-nilly, you know. No, sir. The thought occurred to me that maybe it would be good if I fed... Oh, nope, that's... Nope. Oh my gosh. Damn, I can't even read that fast to myself. That's crazy. It's too fast. Alright, back we go. The thought occurred to me that maybe it would be good if I fed you and made sure you were nice and full. One day, it's my dream to serve you some of my own homemade food. I mean, isn't that the desire of every woman to make sure that their beloved never goes hungry? And that's what I wanted to experience. I'll tell you one thing, though. A long time ago, they used to say that I could make the most delicious meal out of any ingredient you threw in front of me. Oh, I was a star in the kitchen back then, and I was... Mr. Edgeworth, can't you do anything about her? There is no power on earth that can force that woman into silence. Damn. But I'm so sick and tired of all of it. All you people do is look down on me. Even this box of samurai dogs played me for a fool. It had a special design on its fan, like the Japanese flag, so I thought it was special. But when I ate one, it tasted just like all the rest. Oh, it made me so mad. Okay. special box with a Hinomaru like fan on it. Does mine not look like that? Oh shit, it doesn't. Wait. Interesting. Why? Okay. Welcome back from the ads. Thank you for sitting through ads. I've never heard of such a piece of merchandise existing before. However, there it is. The red sun on this fan is filled in. Is it possible? Could it be? After the show, the samurai dogs were piled up on the dressing room floor. However, there is no such thing as a Hinomaru dog. This contradiction of facts between something that should not exist and yet does. The rays from this red sun may be just what we need to point us in the right direction. A present? The studio bigwigs basically told us to play delivery boys. We were supposed to hand the dogs off to the embassy people and tell them hi. I had to pile them all into the push cart just to move them. I believe you understand what this means, correct? Yeah. Yep. Okay. It's time for the final piece of the puzzle. The final piece of this logic puzzle together. Blah. Mouth. Okay. No matter how fragile or small the connections may be, once we found them all, the way to the truth will be revealed. Okay. Here we go. The killer used the pushcart to transport the body, which means that they had to remove the samurai dogs from within first. Yes, that is obvious. Therefore, the samurai dogs that were piled up on the dressing room floor were most likely taken out of the pushcart by the killer. Yes, got that. Makes sense. Yep. Doesn't explain the Japanese one, though. That which should not exist, this box of samurai dogs with a Hinomaru on it. If this red sun was filled in when the killer was busy removing samurai dogs from the pushcart, that is proof that the murder took place in the Wait, are you telling me it's blood? And it perfectly filled in the circle? As long as this red substance turns out to be what I believe it is. Wendy Oldbag, I thank you. What you have given to me is truly something very special. Edgy poo. Mr. Edwards, are you sure you're feeling okay, sir? Mr. Albaz is suspected you killed Mr. Koch in the dressing room. Uh-oh. How many times must I listen to you repeat yourself? Haven't you figured it out yet? Your words are meaningless, worthless, and powerless. The only way I'm going to continue to cooperate is with some definitive evidence. That arrogance, that self-confidence. You believe that you've erased every piece of evidence that could incriminate you. However, there remains one piece here, and it is what will put you away for good. Ha! You're bluffing. Can I actually, like... Oh, I don't have it. Damn it. I was gonna examine it. Oh, hey, Mr. Prosecutor. Sounds like you finally found them. You finally found the fangs we need to go after this guy's jugular. So tell us, what about that box of samurai dogs that's gonna put the old man away? The trace evidence that will bring him down? Why, it's here, of course. I just want to see the rest of the box real quick. That's just that. Alright. This box of samurai dogs with a Hinomaru flag on it. This should never have existed. So I want you all to take a good look at this red spot. It's a single drop of blood. That's ridiculous, but alright, huh? What? Blood, you say? Agent Lang, I'd like this blood analyzed post-haste. I've got to admit, I'm a bit surprised. I can't believe we found blood in a place like this. Hey you, get this down to the lab, pronto. But why was there blood on that box to begin with? If we think about the flow of the crime, I think the reason will become obvious. Larry, you said that you transported the samurai dogs with the pushcart, right? Oh, yeah, you have got a great memory, Edgy. That pushcart was a bit too big for my son, you know what I mean? So to make sure everyone could see him, I had to pile some stuff in. I figured the samurai dogs were there, so I used them to fill up the cart. If what Larry says is true, then what were the boxes doing on the floor? Ah, I see. The killer took them out in order to place the body in the pushcart. Exactly. And that is when I believe the victim's blood found its way onto that box. But when my men investigated that room, not a single box of samurai dogs was in there. Because embassy staff members had already confiscated them. Yes, no doubt to hide the evidence of the murder. It's a good thing Miss Oldbag managed to steal that one box before they got to them, huh? Looks like Miss Oldbag also managed to put this great thief to shame. What a scandalous way of putting that. I didn't steal, I received it from myself. Okay. Quercus Alba, I'd say that this was one very fatal oversight on your part. Sorry to rain on your little love fest, however. How can he be so self-confident in a no-win situation for him like this? No, really. Even if that blood turns out to belong to Mr. Cochin, then what? So, Mr. Edgeworth, it sounds like he's not ready to call it quits yet, huh? The sole piece of evidence that was left at the scene of the crime. That alone has shed light on a new fact. And at the very least, we now have proof that the murder occurred in the dressing room. Which helps us. And? You say that like it means something. Huh? Excuse me, sirs. Report. What were the results of the analysis? Sir, the analysis came back and confirmed that the red substance is blood. I knew it. With this Quercus Alba... Mr. Edgeworth, I wonder if you might humor my question? Your question? The one from before, or have you forgotten? Even if that is Mr. Coach's blood, what difference would it make? Ooh. Like we already told you, it proves that the crime scene was that dressing room. But it doesn't prove that I am your killer, does it? Here's a very good point. The blood on that box doesn't prove that Mr. Alba is the killer. Then, this evidence, it's meaningless? That can't be. We're so close, sir. I want to smack that smug look off his face. Come on, there's got to be something we could do. No, really, same. We finally found a solid piece of evidence. There must be something I can expose with it. I can't think of a single thing. Too many he's. Too many has. Too many has. Keeps going. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be on my way. Oh god, here we go again. Who was that? It's too late. I won't allow anyone to stop me now. It wasn't me, pal. And it wasn't me this time either. It wasn't me either. It was me. What? Why did you... Because I haven't finished reporting everything to you yet, sir. Ah! There's more? What? Hurry up and spit it out. Yes, sir. That blood I mentioned... It's not of the same blood type as the victim's blood. What? No. Uh-oh. What? What do you mean it's not the same type? You mean it's not the victim's blood? If it isn't his, then who the hell's is it? I don't know, sir. All I know is that it's not the same blood type as the victim, sir. What should we do now, Mr. Edgeworth? I have no idea what's what anymore. I have an idea. Neither do I. My, what an amusing turn of events. That blood drop proves something to be true, alright? Namely, my words. And which one of your words would that be? The ones where I said that your words are meaningless, worthless, and powerless. That blood has nothing to do with the murder investigation whatsoever. Need I remind you that the blood got onto that box long before it entered my embassy? What sort of nonsense? Yeah, it's blood, pal. There's no way it's not related to the murder. Oh my god, Zucchini. So you would like to believe. But what if someone's preparing the samurai dogs and a small nosebleed? What then? I guess that's possible. Damn it, have we been wasting our time on a red herring? The blood doesn't belong to anyone connected to the case. That should be clue enough. Quercus Alba, you bastard! Silence. Don't you ever address me with such a filthy word again. I've wasted enough time here with you, and you have your answers. Now let me through. Alba, it doesn't matter where you run off to, you'll never escape me. Someday I'll have the satisfaction of sinking my fangs into you, you'll see. And all of Interpol will be behind me, working to see to it that that day comes. The blood is the murderer? I don't think so. I think the blood is the other victim. Because he killed the mask first, I think. So I think that blood transferred. But we'll see. Or maybe we won't. I have no idea. Because he wasn't... Oh, he was injured too. Right. You're right. He was injured too. So it's very possible. Could be his blood. Could be the other guy's blood. Because remember, he put the other guy's blood on the sword. To try to frame the Steel Samurai. So it could be his blood or the other guy's blood. Either way, it'll point to Alba because we know he, what do you call it? We know he killed the other guy. So regardless of which one's blood it is, he's guilty. Do you know what your words sound like to me? They sound like the whinings of a pathetic loser of a mutt. But you're right, I forgot he was injured by the shears. I forgot. Is this really the extent of all that we can do? Is the blood really from someone completely unrelated to the case? No. Or is there another possibility? Someone else other than the victim? Just when I thought I had him backed into a corner, it is I who has been backed into one. In a situation like this, what would that man do? What would he who can turn any desperate situation around do? Ah! He's talking about Phoenix! He's talking about Phoenix. His one true love. I love it. Turn it around. That's it. I must turn my way of thinking around. Yep. It's not whose blood is this. It's whose blood could get onto this box like this. And if I think about it that way... Yep. If the blood got into the box when the body was being placed into the pushcart, then the owner of said blood must have been in the dressing room at the time. So then, yeah, it's definitely Alba. There's only one person that could be. Well, I must praise you for trying so hard. It's because of you kids that I was removed from center stage, and will be forced to live out the rest of my life in the shadows, unfortunately. But it's not a total loss, as the underworld will allow me more freedom than you'll ever know. Freedom like what the Raven feels as it flies through the dark night sky. You can't lay a finger on me, not now or ever. The arm of the law is powerless before me.
Objection!
Wanna bet? Wanna bet? Powerless, is it? I wouldn't be so sure about that if I were you. What do you mean? Allow me to describe you in one word. Pitiful. Pitiful? How so? Quercus Alba, your wings were clipped long ago. And for someone who's trying to fly away on them without noticing that fact, pitiful is the perfect word to describe you. Ha, mere words. What do you mean by his wings are clipped, Mr. Edward? Just what you think it means, Kay. We had already caught him in our trap a while back, with an incredibly powerful, definitive piece of evidence. Hey, Earth to Mr. Prosecutor, care to speak in English? What are you talking about? What piece of evidence? The piece I speak of is, of course, this drop of blood. But we know that it's not from the victim. I don't see how it remains relevant to the case at all. Miss Von Karma, I believe that is exactly why it's very important to the case. And the part that is the most important is the fact that it's not the victim's blood. You're looking a little pale. Good, then I believe you are already aware of what I mean. Then you know who the blood belongs to? Of course I do. This piece of evidence is the irrefutable proof that will stop the killer in his tracks. The blood that soiled this box of samurai dogs belongs to this person. Yep. Where is he? Where is he? Right here.
Take that!
He's 72? He looks terrible for 72. The blood of the red sun on this box belongs to you, Quercus Alba. What? What? Why is his blood on the box of samurai dogs? He's not even a victim. The blood fell onto the box when Mr. Kochin's body was being loaded in the pushcart. At that time, the only two people in the dressing room were the victim and his killer. So that's what you mean. If the blood doesn't belong to the victim, then there's only one other person it could belong to. Yes, and that person is the murderer himself. That's the only logical conclusion. But Mr. Kochin was the only one who was stabbed, sir. Why would Mr. Alba have been the one who was bleeding? What if during the murder, Mr. Kochin had fought back? You mean if before Mr. Alba could kill him, Mr. Kochin managed to wound Mr. Alba? Yes, and I believe we have a piece of evidence that proves that he was bleeding then. He showed us his freaking wound like a dumbass. But said it was the other guy. Mr. Alba, you bear on your body a great wound. That was from when Damask II attacked me with a pair of scissors. Yes, Mommy, you told me. I know. You're too smart, Mommy. You know this. Yeah, and that happened way after he was in the dressing room. Ah, but is that what really happened? You can manufacture a weapon by smearing blood on it, so I can't just accept that as fact. Shall we try a test, Mr. Alba, and see if the shape of your wound matches the symbol? Oh. You really are something else, Mr. Edgeworth. You don't let a single thing slip by you, or slip you by, no matter how insignificant the possibility. You're one to talk, Mr. Alba. You've managed to give the law the slip for 10 years as a smuggling ring's leader. No matter the danger, you can hide every last ounce of fear and anxiety from everyone. You truly are a one-of-a-kind criminal. Ooh. What happened? I should listen to my mom more often. I always listen to my mom. My mom knows everything. She's amazing. I'm the master of my fear. However, to think that a person such as... Zucchini, aren't you younger than me? Stop it. To think that a person such as you could miss such a large thing. You believe I've overlooked something. You said that my wound was caused by Mr. Cochin, and that it was caused here in one of the theater's dressing rooms, right? Yes, that is correct. I'd like to point out that it's simply not possible. My wound is a stab wound, and one that could only have come from a blade. Okay, and... Oh, but remember what was in his pocket? Do we remember what was in Mr. Cochin's pocket, friends? Because I do. I don't know, I thought you were. I assumed you were. I don't know. From a blade. I wonder where you will propose that such a weapon came from. Ah, this theater was packed with security guards. It would have been impossible for anyone to come into this area with a weapon of any sort. Not so fast. Just as Mr. Alba was able to bring in the Albahastia knife in a bouquet, there must have been some other way to sneak in a weapon of some sort. Ah, but as long as you can't prove what that other way is... Oh, I can! All you're talking about Mr. Cochin stabbing me is pure nonsense. So if... I want to know how old you are now. So if that other way does exist, you'd better hurry and tell me now. He's like, gladly. Look at him. With pleasure. I love him. Wait, what? This piece of evidence shows us how Mr. Cochin brought a weapon into this theater.
Take that!
Among law enforcement, this piece is known as the Yatagarasu's key. That key. That's the key that my father stole from here 7 years ago. And it is very unique in that it is both a key and a knife. Meaning that under the guise of a key, it could have been easily brought into the theater. Ah! You couldn't dispose of the knife that stabbed you, therefore you wiped off the blood and placed it back in Mr. Cochin's pocket. After all, the key itself opens a safe in his office. And inside that safe, there was a document about Cadopian paper. What? A document about Cadopian paper, signed by Mr. Cochin. That sounds weird, but whatever. Yep. In order to make it look like Mr. Cochin died as the leader of the smuggling ring. You had to make it so that the police were the ones who opened that office safe. All that hard work to save yourself only served to destroy you in the end. Shall we try matching this knife's blade with your wound, Mr. Corcus Alba? Are we done, finally? Is he finally gonna fully break? And that is what some may call the coup de grace. Impossible. You can't take me down. Swine, all of you. Especially Manny Cochin. This is all because of that man's betrayal. He sought to steal control of the smuggling ring from me by removing me as ambassador, which is why he deserves to die while bearing the guilt for all of my crimes for me. That's why I sent out the Yatagarasu's card and how this incident was born. Manny was supposed to be the smuggling ring's leader who was killed by the Yatagarasu. But I had yet another reason, yet another story that was supposed to play out. Manny's death was supposed to bring everything to a close. And I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for you meddling prosecutors! Not for you meddling prosecutors. Oh my god. I'm so finished with this game. Oh my gosh. Mr. Alba, I'm afraid there was one more question I forgot to ask. This country's, or Albahas, which country's court would you like to face first? Ooh, either way it's game over for you. Uh-oh. Edgeworth! He's trying to say my name, but he's failing. The full break. Oh my god! He turned into a little hollow shell of himself. Ew. You. Okay. March 17th, 11:21 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. You, this is it. The big day. Mr. Alba's trial today. And next week he's scheduled to stand trial in his own country of Albas. There's no way they would schedule it yet if this one hasn't even finished, but alright, whatever. Francisca's heading that one. I suspect she'll be serving a full course of whiplashes at it. Having to face Miss Von Karma in court right after facing you, sir? Yeah. I don't even want to think of what that would be like. I caught a glimpse of Mr. Alba as he was being escorted into the courthouse. And boy, he looked about as glum as I do the day before I get my monthly paycheck. Damn! You know, I've been thinking. That flight attendant, excuse me, and even Mr. Portsman were all Mr. Alba's secret agents. Correct. That smuggling ring was the common thread between all the incidents. Chamomile, right? It was like chamomile? Chamomile. That's what it is. Was to provide support during smuggling ops using her job as an attendant. And Mr. Portsman was to manipulate trials related to the ring to end in their favor. Ugh. Go you airlines and even the prosecutor's office. No one was safe from the smuggling ring, huh, sir? I suspect there are even more members of this ring spread throughout the world. Yeah, it sounds like such a big op that I can't even begin to imagine what it's like. What is it, detective? Nothing. It's just, well, come to think of it. Mr. Ernest Amano's trial is also scheduled for later today, sir. I'm aware of that. Mr. Amano has been working with the smuggling ring now for over 10 years. He used the Amano Group's various connections worldwide to assist the ring. But all of that has come to an end, as his conglomerate is now undergoing harsh scrutiny. I owe Mr. Amano a debt of gratitude, but he must pay his debt to society. Well, with the arrests of both Mr. Alba and Mr. Amano, I guess that about wraps up the KG-8 incident as well, huh? I suppose so. The real killer in the KG-8 incident 10 years ago was Manny Cochin. And 7 years ago, the killer in the second KG-8 incident was Mackerel. Mackerel. Those two facts are the unshakable truths, however. It seems that a lot of effort was put into hiding these and other truths from us. And I will expose it all at the trials today. You're solving cases left and right today, aren't you, sir? CCU and Deadman. Perhaps now these two brave souls who tried to make the truth known can rest in peace. By the way, I received some gifts from Ambassador Polino. Is it more coupons? Shrimp, crab, beef. I don't need any of these, so I'm giving them to you. What? Seriously, sir? Wait, actually, I don't think I want them anymore. The way you're holding them, don't tell me that they're just coupons, sir. Detective Gumshoe, have you not read the paper recently? Ever since the two countries became Cadopia again, its economy has changed. Really? And it seems that Ambassador Polino has reaped a few benefits of his own from it. He has been announced as the official ambassador of the newly reunified Cadopia. Ah, but what a pity. Even though every item he sent is a treasure, you don't seem all that interested. Well, if you don't want them, I can give them to my lovely assistant, Kay. Wait, that's not what I said. So, Mr. Edward, please let me have them, sir. Actually, come to think of it, where is Kay? How come she's still not here? Hey, you've got to be more alert than that. Eek. I can't believe you didn't notice. I was even mimicking Mr. Edward's voice for a bit. Dumb. I totally didn't notice you or realize that voice was you. Yeah, okay. Lang Z says, ferocious love blooms with each new spring. Okay. Agent Lang, a pleasant surprise to see you here. It's been a long time since I set foot in a courthouse, but I wasn't going to miss. Watching the guy who screwed up my country finally get what's coming to him. Well, that and something else. I want to see you in action in court. Oh, good. Is that so, Agent Lang? We flushed out all of the counterfeit bills, so Zhang Fa is finally at peace again. And it's all thanks to you, so I just want to say thanks. Wow, I never thought I'd see the day old Wolfie says thanks to Mr. Edgeworth. I should be the one thanking you, Agent Lang. If you hadn't negated Mr. Alba's extraterritorial rights, I would not have been able to bring him to trial. I believe the victory belongs to both of us in this case. Yeah, a shared victory, huh? Look, don't get me wrong. I'll still never forgive you, prosecutors. And I have zero interest in the truth thing you talk about in court. I've always done things my way, and that's not about to change. You got that? I see. Well, I believe you should follow your own creed when you do your job. Yeah, and if there's ever someone your precious truth can't catch, feel free to sit around and cry about it all you want. But as for me, I'm gonna get that person no matter what. Alright. It's about time for the trial to start. I'll see you later. I'll be watching your performance from the gallery. I'm looking forward to this. I prepared a whole ton of ticker tape for today's victory, sir. I'll help throw some around when Mr. Edgeworth wins. Haha. Hope you got enough, because I'm gonna go call my men up as well. A modest amount of ticker tape goes a long way. Nah. All of the ticker tape. The scene shifts to the courtroom and the final act of this long tale begins. The legend of the great thief Yatagarasu. It's a story of those who chose to dedicate their lives to the pursuit of the truth. Prosecutors are those who seek a guilty verdict for the defendants they meet, and to that end you have no choice but to win by any means necessary. That creed was forced on me since I was very young. However, I no longer think that is all we prosecutors are, and that is because... even though I've only been away from the courtroom for a short time, I feel as though it's been a lifetime since I've set foot in one. And today, more than any other day, I feel the fight within me rising.
Objection!
There it is. Hey! Alright, we finished the game. Jesus, I told you it'd be another 2 hours and change. 2 or 3 hours? 2.5 hours, see? I knew it. I was right. And that's exactly why I couldn't do it yesterday. I'm really in Mr. Edgeworth's debt for the other day. Thanks to him, I'm still free to serve in the friendly blue skies. Oh, so about my suitcases. I've been selling them on the internet, and they've become a real sensation. Oh my god. Thanks to the praise the art world has lavished on my work as being truly postmodern. Oh my god. The airline has chosen me to design a new line of You-Go Jumbo jets. Oh, go You-Jumbo, whatever. Just think someday you will be able to take a ride in my pink-walled, yellow-seated jet. Oh god. I will. We just do the end with all the little, like, thank yous, and then we'll leave. Edgeworth? Ah, that rudeness of a rude man. Because of him, my time and money is wasted. But more importantly, I received the most fantastic treasure recently. The primitive statue of the Principality of Cadopia. Oh, he got the fake? It weighs a bit light in my hands, yep, but the Ambassador Polino was most generous. Yeah, it's a fake. I love it. You got the fake. We finally caught Agent Hicks' killer, and I was able to witness Mr. Alba's teary eyes. Feels good to finally bring everything to a close. It was a good game, yeah. I received another offer from Interpol to work another case in cooperation with them. However, the Cadopian courts await. Lisa, stop. Cadopia's air is supposed to be very fresh, so my whip should find new vigor there. Oh my god. It is a great game, although I did hear the second game is even better, the next one, but I'm not starting that now. I might actually just do that one off stream for myself, but I did hear it's better than this one even, so I'm excited, because this was a good one. Zucchini, go away. This little patrolman has been fired as of today, sir. I thought I was safe since we found the gun I had dropped. But I hadn't noticed that I dropped my police badge too. Oh my god, this idiot. I guess what really broke the camel's back was that I couldn't find my badge. My little life has suddenly tripped into a dark black hole, sir. I think I'll go to the courthouse and file a complaint with Ruffles Man. Ruffles Man? He's talking about me? Am I Ruffles Man? It's so weird. I was actually hoping to talk with Mr. Edgeworth a bit more than I did. Oh. But I've got to get going and return to Europe. I've still got a long way to go and a lot of stuff to study there. Next time I help Mr. Edgeworth on a case, I'm going to do it as a real forensic scientist. I'm sure he's going to need all the help I can give him scientifically. Of course, as soon as we're done, we're going to raid, so make sure you grab those raid messages if you're on the Twitch site. Because the kidnapping was staged, I was let off easy. Wow. Lucky. But I won't be going outside much anytime soon, but that's really okay. The ring pop kills me, I forgot about that. The only prison I'm forever trapped in is the cage of love. The guard down at the detention center. Well, when he's on guard duty. What? He has such a cold look in his eyes, just like that prosecutor. Oh my god, why is she in love with him? Alright. Stop it, Lauren. When will you ever learn to stop being a prisoner of love? Alright, weirdo. Is she a weirdo? But yeah, on your way out, yeah, don't forget, we are gonna raid, so don't go anywhere. And also, don't forget about that lovely Oodie message. Don't forget to go check out what Oodie is. Pick up your own Oodie. Maybe get an Oodie for someone else. It appears there are all sorts of drama that takes place outside of the courtroom. Since we judges are here day in and day out, I've only heard a few rumors, but day in and day out, he has no life. Apparently, Mr. Edgeworth teamed up with a thief and became a detective? Ah! Maybe I should team up with a bailiff and try to become a lawyer or something. Oh my god. Yo. The judge is nuts. The judge is always crazy. It's ridiculous. He's always something. Are we gonna hear from Birdie again? I always call her Birdie, but it's Maggie Bird. And I always say Birdie. I mix them, I don't know why. Ooh, I barely escaped death yet again. Oh my gosh. Yeah, but boy, were we lucky to have Mr. Edwards help us out, huh? Yeah, but because I lost the key, I got fired from my security guard job. Don't let it get you down, Maggie. You've still got me. You're right, sir. I won't be sad. I'm gonna pick myself up and get through this. I wonder what my next job should be. Oh, this is actually kind of fun. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's so fun to get fired and keep having to switch jobs. So much fun. I guess she sees the positivity at least, or the bright side, you know? I don't know. Weird. Why not come to Cadopia for your summer vacation? We have coupons aplenty. Oh no, not the coupons again. Right now, our embassy is proud to present our Let's Investigate a Murder show. Oh my god, what? Although recreating that particular case has created a few small fires of its own. Then we had a few problems with the fire marshals. But the next event will be great. Oh my gosh. It will be an attraction entitled Capture the Yatagarasu. Of course, I hope to enlist Kei's help in creating our latest attraction. How come everybody's weird in this game, Lisa? What do you mean the girls? Everybody in this game is weird. Yeah. I can't believe that Mindy ditched me and went to Japan. Oh my gosh. But it's okay because that's how I met Miharu. We're planning to go to Paris soon and start a business. Oh gosh. We're gonna sell blue ocean dogs. What? They'll sell like hot dogs for sure. Okay. A blue hot dog and a blue bun. I guarantee it'll turn your tongue and your face blue. I don't think anyone would want that. I know I'm not really the type to work a lot or at all, really, but... Oh, so I noticed that I really haven't seen the guy in the blue suit at all recently. Oh no, Phoenix! I wonder what's up. Well, the next time we meet, I'm gonna make him eat one of my dogs. Oh god, I hope not. Poor Phoenix. Uh-oh. I gave testimony in court today as a member of the Yatagarasu. Yo, Mr. Bad, you look well, all things considered. By the way, have you noticed that elements within the ring have begun moving? They're probably fighting over who should succeed over who should be the next boss. Although, to be honest, I wish I could forget I'd ever heard of that smuggling ring. Like Z says, thoroughly bite the poisonous steak from head to tail. What? No one runs afoul of the law and escapes this wolf's fangs. Alrighty then. I'll get you all yet. Uh-huh. Ah, youth. When did I become so old, I wonder? Ah! Damn. I've begun noticing the gray hairs in my beard more. Dude, your whole head is gray! I'm thinking of retiring my mirror. He's like, I can't watch this. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh god, do we have to hear from Wendy? Why? I was the Pink Princess and the Pink Badger all in the span of 2 days. Talk about busy. But it's alright because I got a letter from my beloved Edgy Poo. I guarantee you didn't. Please take care of your hip, and when you wish to speak, first take off your headpiece. What does he mean by that last statement? Oh no, it's not like I enjoy being under a headpiece every time I see him. I've been an alien. Oh, nope. And then I was the Pink Princess, great hero of justice, but ever since I was a young maiden, there's something about a stylish hat. I don't even know. Something about a costume. I don't know. She's crazy. She's crazy, and no one cares. Like, let's be real. No one cares. Oh, the last little bit. Alright, March 17th, 4:33 p.m., High Prosecutor's Office, room 1202. Whoop, I feel so much better now that the trial's over. And as always, your legal prowess was top-notch, sir. Yeah, nothing beat the look on Mr. Alba's face when you revealed the ring's secrets. I was amazed. You're like a totally different person when you step into a courtroom. Mr. Edgeworth is always 10 times fiercer in court. I believe it. Based on the information Mr. Alba offered up, they've begun large-scale operations to clean up the rest of the ring, which I'm happy to leave to Francisca and Agent Lang. So what are your plans now, Kay? Oh well, we've taken care of the creep who killed my father, so I'm not sure. Hey, I know. Maybe I'll just keep on being Mr. Edgeworth's assistant. Are you still trying to steal my job, pal? Just kidding, just kidding. I can't steal something so important, you gummy. Oof, what a relief. Okay. Yes? Even after all that's happened, are you still planning to become a great thief? Of course. But I don't want to tarnish the legend of the noble Yatagarasu. So I'm gonna hold off on doing anything until I make a tight 3-person team of my own. Oh my gosh. A 3-person team? A 3-person team of young beauties the same age as me if possible. Oh god. With those criteria, I highly doubt you'll find the 2 other people you need. Oh no. My father chose to fight for the truth. I think that's what was so noble about him. So you see, Mr. Edgeworth, the only things I will ever steal are the truths that have been hidden away. I'm gonna work extra hard to make a world where the Yatagarasu isn't needed. Let's both strive for such a future. Well, I guess it's time for me to get going. I see. Okay, keep your chin up and stay strong, okay? And don't be a stranger. Don't worry, I'll be back. I'll be sure to break the lock on the window and sneak in. Oh my god. If you could, I'd appreciate it if you came in through the building's front door. It's okay, Mr. Edgeworth. The lock on my window at home has been broken for forever. Oh my god. Oh, one last thing before I go. Let's take a group picture, just the 3 of us. Yeah, commemorative photo. Every big case has to end with one. No. Hey, why not? Don't tell me you're camera shy, Mr. Edgeworth. Of course not, detective. Come on, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm taking the picture now. Hey, come back here. Mr. Edgeworth, you can't run away from this, sir. Oh my god. Hey, Detective Gumshoe. Oh my god, what do you do? Pick him up? Stop that. I can't be seen doing that. Oh god, what did he do? Okay, I'm totally taking it now. Say cheese! Do I get a photo? No? Okay. And thus, the long tale of the KGA incident came to a close. It saw the demise of a smuggling ring and the birth of a little great thief. But there's little time to rest and relax. For I'm eager to tackle the investigation into a new case. The reason for my eagerness is my want to pursue the truth, and I want to believe in the strength of those who use the power of the law for good. As someone who has chosen to live my life as a prosecutor, that is my new creed. Alrighty. There's the photo. I was like, do we not get the photo? Alright. Just the face on him. Jesus. He's like, ah! What are you doing to me? Yay! That's fun. And silly. So fun. Now it should ask me if I want to save. For the last time, I think. No? Usually it does. It just auto-saved. Okay. That works too. Ooh, new items are unlocked. Cool. Alright, guys. We did it! We finished. Finally. Jesus. And like I said, another almost 3-hour stream. So, yay! But it's done. We saw credits. We finished 2 games this year so far. Although this one we started last year, but still. Oh, we started the other one last year too. Alright. So if you are on the Twitch side, please don't forget that raid message. I'll do it. I'll put it again. We're gonna raid our friend Straub, who's playing Stardew, of course. Because it's a nice wind down. It's a good wind down after all this craziness and murder. It would be funnier if somebody was playing Grave Seasons already, because it's not out, obviously. But like that would imagine like we're gonna go do something cozy and more murder. All right. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me tonight. I will be back tomorrow afternoon, my usual 1 p.m. Eastern time slot. And we are going to get a little sneak peek at a new game that's coming out next week. Coming out Monday, actually, so very close sneak peek. I like sneak peek Sundays. It's kind of fun. It's a little fun. We've done it twice now. So it'll be the second time. I'm very excited. I don't think it's going to continue, because I don't think I'm going to have a new game every Sunday. But I think it'll be a lot of fun. We're going to check out a new game tomorrow, so come on by and check it out. And we'll see if we like it. Oh no, you gotta work, Lisa? That's okay. You can always watch it later. Alright, but thank you guys so much. Have a great rest of your day or night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.